Fix my camera. Hi!
Hello!
Oh, hello.
That
Hey,
was so great!
what's up?
Hey everyone,
Ben.
welcome
Hey,
to the
everybody.
weekly clusterfuck that is Bioshock.
We're a mess, guys. I'm gonna be honest here. We need to fix
Professional
ourselves.
stream.
You know how much of a.
It's been a long few weeks.
Do you want to know how much of
Like,
a
yeah,
mess
we're
I
in.
am?
I'm like, oh shit, my camera's still zoomed in. I'm still grayscale and I'm still wearing dumb glasses. Thanks, buddy.
I'm going.
I gave you warning. I gave you so
Yeah, he
much
gave you
warning.
ample
You know
warning.
what time we go live.
He gave us several minutes warning.
Oh my goodness.
Lucas, way to steal my bit. I appreciate it.
Do you guys want to
I'm
be in a
protector.
TikTok? What you guys want to be in a
What's up?
TikTok right now?
I want to be in a TikTok.
Yeah,
on the,
I wanna
on
be in a
at-
TikTok.
At Offbeat Outlaw.
all right. Here we go, everybody.
Wait, at Offbeat Outlaw,
Yeah,
I'd love to
buddy.
be in your TikTok. Don't forget
Alright.
to tag all of us in at like the Adventures of Mr. V or like at Ben does D&D.
You'll get what you get.
Hey,
You
done
got it.
bet. Obsidian Olive.
Hi,
Obsidian Olive, be
everybody.
quiet.
Come watch me right now on This Show is a Mimic. I am playing a big daddy in a Bioshock campaign.
my
I'm
big
Yeah,
gonna
he
punch people. I'm gonna hit the bow.
Primarily
Floyd
Ben
Mayweather
does D&D.
uppercut from the
You're
ground.
such a
No!
mess.
There you go.
I'm so
Right
tired.
now.
Now that's out of the way.
With
Maybe
all
we should.
them!
This is a professional show.
Ah!
I'm so.
That shit.
I've been so
That
knocked
gets
off my
thousands of views.
kilter. I don't know what's going on.
DMs, take over, please.
Please, just introduction.
Now before I server mute everyone,
These are the adults here to look after us, children.
Okay. Reeling it back in.
Okay.
Hello.
We're doing great.
This is fine.
are we?
Are we-
What are we going?
So-
Who's hosting?
I think we
Who's
are supposed
hosting
to be
this show?
starting.
Hold
So,
on, hold on. I was fine, and then I saw Buddy's face.
All right, server mute, Ben. Cool.
No.
DMs, do the thing.
Go.
welcome.
Okay, so. Why is this so loud right now? What is happening? Oh, it's my Twitch. My
I don't
Twitch.
think any
Sorry.
of this knows what's happening right now.
I don't. We're a mess.
Jesus.
Okay, we're just gonna
What
end
the
the
fuck is
stream
happening?
and restart.
Yeah, let's just stop
Oh,
and start
take
the
us to holding
stream.
screen.
Right now. Right
Take us to the
Hold
holding
on,
screen.
okay,
doing
we're
this
going.
again.
We'll be
Doing
back.
this again.
We'll be back in a few minutes.
This is something.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Everything's fine.
Hi,
We're doing
everyone. We
great.
don't know what happened there. But we're fine now. Everything is okay.
I just had to murder my evil
Hello.
twin.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was weird. Why'd you let him in your room?
DMs,
Wow.
what stream are we on?
We are on This Show is a Mimic. That is the channel that we are on, and we are here for some Bioshock D&D of Lighthouses, Cities, and Men. Oh yeah, buddy. We are here on session 4. Yeah. My name is... Excuse me, that is not my name. I am patroness of... What do you guys have me as? Destroyer of Souls. I am the Destroyer of Souls. You can find me on TikTok at patroness of lore. You can also find me on Twitch at Dungeon Mancha. And let's see, what else do I do? I'm also a proud member of the Bard Community College. That's another channel that you can find here on Twitch. We have a bunch of crazy stuff going on there. I'm a part of a Mothership campaign. That's another tabletop RPG. And I also DM a Willy Wonka D&D mini campaign. So that's where I'm at. And my fellow DM over here.
Hi, I'm Ray. You can find me on TikTok at Small Warlock. I'm boring. The only thing I have is a Westmarch D&D server set in the magnificent city of Ravnica. You can find the link in my TikTok. Yeah.
All right, and then we will go in order of how we are on Discord.
Starting in the
Starting with
Board.
Mr.
Or
V.
do your
With
thing.
With me. Yes, hello, I am Mr. V, from the Adventures of Mr. V on TikTok, doing silly videos on, D&D and T at this point. I don't know anymore. Apparently thirst traps now. So
Thirst
like,
traps with tea, though. Tea thirst traps.
Just pouring hot tea all over your naked body.
writing that down. Okay, so yes, I also am on here every Thursday with my show, Tea with Mr. V, as well as I'm also over on the Bard Community College as well, where I am a part of a D&D campaign. It's spooky and really, really depressing. But like,
Oh.
that's just how it is. Yeah, that's all I got.
Hello, I am 3 gnomes in a trench coat, Birdie the Bard.
That meme's already been done.
Today?
You're fired.
When's that? That hasn't been done
Man
today.
have his intro, boys.
Hello, I am 2 kobolds in a trench coat, Birdie the Bard, and
Permission to shoot him?
I am... Yes, you can shoot me. End
Wait,
this
DM,
suffering.
you can do what you want.
I'm the Dungeon Master on Shazam on This Show is a Mimic. On Saturday, Sorodin campaign, you can find us 7:30 p.m. BST, 2:30 p.m. EST, and you can find me on TikTok at Birdie the Bud.
Hello, hi, I am Aaron. I have been trying to wrangle cats, and it's not been successful, but I'm at Obsidian
You've
Olive
been
pretty
part
much
of it.
everywhere. I'm also on pretty much everything else that's on this channel.
It's Rich
Check
coming
us
from
out
one of
more
the
often.
cats.
Hang out with us. Also, just a little peek behind the scene in my intro. We all agreed to shut the fuck up, and then we didn't, and I love it. All right, you're up, Lucas.
Hello, my name is Lucas. I play Eternus on the show. My TikTok is Lucas is Stressed. You can find me there if I ever post again, given that it's been like 3 weeks since my last video.
He's dead.
Yeah. He's what? Okay. Apparently I'm dead. But yeah, you can find me at Lucas is Stressed on TikTok and enjoy the stuff I've already posted. And yeah, you can find me at the Bard Community College every so often. I play in one-shots, and I play in one-shots in the ongoing Wonka series, but nothing that is currently scheduled, so just follow the channel, and then you'll get a notification whenever I'm around.
Hello, I am Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube, and a Patreon now if you'd wish to support me in my endeavors to become a full-time content creator. I am playing Iota in this campaign. He's a big daddy who likes to punch things and is gonna uppercut you straight from hell. That's me. That's where I'm at. You know that performing
You
for you.
know.
Ben, Protector.
Hi. Hello. I'm a disappointment that goes by the name Ben. I go as Ben's D&D on TikTok and other places, but mostly TikTok. Yeah, I play Protector, the only lawful character in this campaign, and
I'll
it's
have
great.
you know.
These guys do illegal things, and
I'll
I get
have you know,
very
I'm
upset.
lawful evil.
Yeah. Lawful neutral.
Lawful evil, so you just you take the rules and you don't technically commit crimes. You just
I'm lawful evil.
find the loopholes.
It's not
And-
illegal if you don't get caught.
Mmm.
Correct.
Sure.
Protector will remember this.
Protector will remember this. But that's me. Hello.
All right, kiddos. So, giving y'all a little bit of a recap, just because it's been a hot minute since we've been back here. Also, just for any clarifications, a couple of things that I want to mention. One, we do not know. Let me just reboot real quick. We do not own any of the rights to any of the Bioshock games. This is still a Dungeons and Dragons system. However, we are taking the settings of Columbia, of Rapture, and a few other homebrewed things as well, such as the Lighthouse, which is a neutral ground between these planes. So, for example, right now we're in, technically, the plane of air. However, it's Columbia. There will be canonical things happening, but there will be non-canonical things happening as well. So we do not own any of the rights. This is not a playthrough of Bioshock. This is a D&D party campaign set in the world of Bioshock. Or technically Bioshock Infinite right now, because they're in Columbia.
So basically, don't
second-
sue us. Please and thank
Jeez. Secondly, the way that a game with two DMs is sort of working right now. Both Ray and I, we switch. Correct. Both Ray and I are both plotting, scheming, and breaking hearts everywhere. Some of us, sometimes I'll voice NPC, sometimes he will, yeah, it's basically just bouncing back and forth. But yeah, so with that being said, Ray, would you like? I
would like to
Sorry,
murder
I just-
Joel.
in the comments? Sorry, guys. I mean, anyway, Ray, would you like to give the recap, or would you like me to?
You do it.
Beautiful. Thank you, hon. So, where we last left off, our party of 2 Rapturians and 4 Colombians had escaped from the terroristic attack on the lighthouse. So we got to Colombia. We escaped to Colombia. We found a friend named Henry, works at the Church of Comstock. He was helping out our mostly robotic friends, along with one human, Elias Munfrey. And he brought them back to his home for just some lodging because they still had yet to rest from the attack. So he brought them to New Eden Square, which, for those of you who played Bioshock Infinite, it is the square with Comstock statue as soon as you get out of the church. Brought them to a little flat that he just had in the middle of the square. And all of our heroes, or friends, stayed in this flat for a little while, for the night. They also made friends with Bella the cat. They woke up the
Made
next
friends.
morning.
Strong word. Strong way to put it.
They didn't abduct the cat quite yet, but they were
vored
woken up.
cat.
You woke up to a broadcast across the entire Isles of Columbia setting out a warrant for Elias Munfrey's arrest as he was a traitor to the state of Columbia. That was pretty much it, and it was only a bounty of, I believe we said 100 pieces, silver eagles.
Mhm.
So very low bounty, but nevertheless, a bounty on his head. So Henry called in a favor. A friend of his of the Vox Machina. For those of you who are Bioshock fans, we will not be having the Vox Populi in our world because we don't want to touch that. So instead, we have the Vox Machina, which is a group of abolitionists that fight for robots' rights. The Vox Machina. We are not a Critical Role campaign.
Say, is their leader Matt Mercer? Just an NPC. He's not actually Matt Mercer. He's just an NPC called Matt Mercer.
I've been
And he'll
told I
just
look
get
like
very
Matt Mercer, and we
confused,
can make
but
it
we
happen.
all just love him immensely.
Yeah. But yeah, so he called in a favor, a friend of his of the Vox Machina named Elijah. And Elijah was to escort them to wherever it is they needed to go. Elias is currently in disguise as his brother with a beard. Let's see what else happened. Etch Vord the cat.
We're not just gonna step past that and pretend that didn't happen.
Etch abducted Bella from Henry. Yeah, and now Elijah is taking all of you out of the apartment building. You all step out to a beautiful summer day. The sun is shining, birds are chirping. It is glorious outside. You see a couple of kids playing on the cobblestone streets. You look over, you see the sunshine pouring through the streets and through the alleyways. You see food stands just starting to set up shop. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning or so. Not 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning or so. You can smell hot dogs and root beer floats, like just sweet smells all over. Yeah, and Elijah leads you out into the street. What would you all like to do? What are you all doing?
I just want to point out, when we mentioned Voring the cat, we dropped like 10 viewers in a second.
We didn't actually eat a cat, to clarify. I am a robot with a stomach compartment that is safe, temperature controlled, and ventilated, with which I have a feline living there currently against its will. I kidnapped a cat, I didn't vor a cat.
Another way to put it, have you ever seen Baby from Five Nights at Freddy's? That.
Was that the bite of 87?
Yeah.
Hate it.
Anyway.
So we're in like a lovely street right now, right?
Mm.
Is there
yes.
is there like a place where I could buy a fruit for the little sister, for Lucy, my darling daughter?
So, you're looking around and you see signs of stores that are very similar to Rapture back home, like the big neon signs, but instead of neon signs, it's like cardboard billboards.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of signs once I can pull up my notes. That would be great. Come on, hun. You can do it. Okay, there we go. You see Dusselhorf's Smithery. You see Patriots Pride's General Shop. You see Pigstein's Grocery. And you see Hudson's Clothing Store. And you see Oily Patriot's Maintenance House. I'll run all by these again. You also, to your right, you see a little food cart. And it's currently advertising hot dogs, root beer, lemonade. And you see this girl there with strawberry blonde hair and strawberry blonde hair and an arched nose. And she looks like she's just starting to set up shop. Like she's just putting bottles of lemonade on the stand. But you don't see any fruit or anything there.
Time to ruin her day. I walk up to her and I go,
What do you sell here?
Okay, that's not too bad. This woman, very young woman, she's gonna look up to you. We sell hot dogs, we sell root beer, we sell lemonade. I have maybe some shaved ice. Mostly confectionery things.
What is
can I
this hot dog?
have? She's looking around to the rest of you guys. Like, she's looking for anyone with flesh.
So Elijah kind of locks eyes with her and just like,
It's a type of it's a type of sausage. Oh yes. It's a type of sausage.
How much for
very
the
healthy,
sausage?
very. 2 silver eagles.
do I have money on me? I've got only my starting gold. Is that enough? Would that be enough to buy a glizzy?
You.
Get that glizzy.
Getting the glizzy.
You. While you may have money, you do not have silver eagle.
I present 2 of what I have to her.
You have dollars essentially.
I present $2
That's
and I
true.
go,
Is this sufficient payment?
She holds out her hands and she takes the dollars. She looks at him and she goes, "Where did you get these? I've never seen anything like I've just heard of these. This is real American money. American money." She's gonna look back to you, Elijah, again, and to you, Elias, the humans, and it's just like, You're pilgrims.
We are.
A select few of us are.
some of us. I'm more of a guide.
May I have the hot dog, please?
Make a persuasion or intimidation.
to be
Said
honest,
please.
Depending on the vibe.
I'm not really good at either of those, so like 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna look at you. I think this will be enough of more of a story is the payment than the actual money. I think I can spare you a couple of hot dogs. Sure. You gave her $2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, great. So she's gonna take out a hot dog. She's gonna take out 2 because Lucy is perched up on your shoulder. She's gonna hand you 2 hot dogs. Has some ketchup and mustard on it.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna hand those up to you, and her hands are violently shaking.
You should get that checked.
I take the hot dog from her hand. I'm gonna hand it to Lucy and I'm gonna say, "Eat." And then I'm gonna go to the party and I'm gonna.
Does anyone have a mouth who would like a hot dog?
Pardon me, Iota. I believe that I might have use for this sausage.
Oh no! Oh no!
Don't do this. Don't do this.
I plop it down in your hands, and then I wipe off the ketchup.
Squishy. Thank you very much. And he's going to
Bring
just
it.
ever so
Hit it.
slightly open his stomach compartment and just slide it in as one piece and then close the compartment.
You could not have phrased that in a more uncomfortable way.
So uncomfortable.
Just
With
slide the
energy
sausage in.
Okay,
Slow.
no, there it is.
No,
We found
no.
it. We found the way. We did it.
Nope.
There he is.
There it is. Okay.
Can't believe
So-
the
I no
campaign's
longer
over
wish
just
to
like
be
that.
Can't believe I died just like that. Activate my kill switch.
Do I
guys.
have permission to activate Etch's kill switch?
You know what? I'm just gonna say that I, the DM, reach down my mighty hand of God and just the kills.
Take the rubber mallet out of my bag and I hit him on the back of the neck.
Okay. So yeah, this poor girl, she looks at you all. She just ties back her hair and tightens her apron a little bit. Goes back to her cart, but always giving you like a side eye until you guys walk away. Yeah.
Can I get a quick clarify, Elias? What was the alias that you were
Jeffrey?
Jeffrey? Okay.
Jeffrey.
Just wanted to make sure. Just want to make sure I didn't call you the wrong name. Because apparently
Oh,
my guy is stupid as fuck.
The other shot.
I think I'm funny.
I turn to the rest of the party and I go,
We are probably going to be going on a long journey. We should probably stock up on supplies while we're here. What do you suppose we'd need?
Our most urgent need is food.
I don't know what food is. I do, but I don't have use for it, so I just kind of stare at you.
There are plenty of places to acquire food throughout Colombia.
It was a joke. Did I not execute well? Turning to Elias, did I not do sarcasm right?
No,
We
you have
don't
to.
need
There's
food.
an intonation to it. You have to. Otherwise, you just sound stupid.
Well, it also depends on what we might be running into as well. We have to prepare for that. We don't know that yet.
I suppose we'd be running into some form of police force. If they're anything like the Rapture. They will have similar units like me to protect the citizens and that which they use to harvest. Do you have harvesters in Colombia?
We don't have anything like your little sister here, no. And I
There is a
believe-
police force.
There is in fact a police force, but we don't have anything. All of our protector units were decommissioned, I believe.
Except for this one.
Except for, well, this one was decommissioned and turned himself on somehow.
Concerning.
Well, thank goodness for that. Well, thank the prophet, shall I say.
So, Elijah looks to you all. He says, HQ will be at... Oh, crap. I should have been prepared before I start talking.
Oh.
Crap. I got it. HQ will be at the Holy Grounds. It's over that way. And and Elijah points toward a coffee shop. It's kind of it's a bit of a distance, a bit of a walk away. But you can see that it's a coffee shop. It's interesting to look at. It's like HQ will be meeting us there. More than likely, she'll be there around 1 o'clock. So we have a bit of time. I'm going to head over there now. They know me over there. So look around, get what you need. Given what you just did, and he points to Iota, you may be needing a bit of help. So he pulls out 20 silver eagles. And he says, use this where you can. I don't have a lot that I can spare, but hopefully this can get you something at least. And he hands it to Protector.
Okay.
He hands it to... so just 1 o'clock. You've got a few hours. We'll be over
Right.
there. Don't be
Okay.
late. And he
Will
begins to walk away.
Well,
Well,
So
we have some time.
what kind of shops did you say were in the area? I didn't hear anything described other than
That's
the
all right.
shop that we visited.
So, just for a little bit more of painting the picture for you, you guys are currently on the aisle of New Eden Square.
Mhm.
This entire aisle is connected by 4 different bridges, so it's literally a square. And in the center is a hub of like shops. And on one of the corners is the church that you guys came from. So, you guys are basically on the south end of the square. They're all connected by bridges. On your guys' end, excuse me, you guys see the Oily Patriot maintenance house. It kind of looks like a mechanic's shop. I mean, you see, not cars, but like, I don't know how else to describe it other than a modern day like mechanic's shop. Parts and grease and men in mechanics overalls, that sort of thing. Coveralls, that's what they're called. You see that. You see a place called Hudson's Clothing Store with very fine clothes, suits, and top hats in the windows. You also see Pigstein's Grocery Store, and the billboard itself is a pig with just the word grocery painted across it. You see fruit stands and whatnot on the outside of the grocery store. On the eastern side, you see the Holy Grounds Cafe. And closer to that end is this massive, like 80-foot tall statue of Comstock himself holding a great saber. So you see that. You see a place called Patriot's Pride General Shop. And in the window, you see a bunch of clocks. You see a bunch of like technical things. You see a grandfather's clock. You see like tinker's tools, that sort of thing. You see a couple of food carts lining the street. You see Dusselhorf's Smithery. Well, you don't see that. That's on the north end. Is a place called Dusselhorf's Smithery. And then on the west side, there is a few more residential areas, a few more food stands. And then there's this pristine, grand building. And on the top of it is etched into the building, Bank of the Prophet, New Eden branch.
Okay.
So that's all of the places you have from.
Eternus will turn to the party and say, it may not be a bad idea to get ourselves disguises, clothing that would not be recognized, help us fit in a little bit more. Because, and he gestures to all of us, we very clearly don't.
Speak for yourself.
Should we head to the tailor?
I mean, I fit in just fine.
I don't believe whatever you put me in will make me fit in.
I don't see what is wrong with my attire currently.
We could get something for Lucy.
Eternus, I am
That
one
is
to agree with your plan.
Still with his hand out to the shop, he kind of looks down at Lucy, looks back up at Iota, and just goes,
Well,
She
then,
smiles at
settled.
you all with her glassy yellow eyes and just...
We're gonna kill that child one day.
The day you do is the day I break your legs.
I love that Lucy can't get brought up without being threatened in some aspect.
Yeah, I'll look up and I'll be like, at the very least, we should get us some sunglasses.
Let us go.
What's wrong
And
with my
Eternus will
eyes?
start
I just think that sunglasses would look absolutely gorgeous on you, love.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna make an insight check to figure out if he's a lying bastard.
That's a 16.
16. I'm pouring my tea
I rolled
to get
a
ready
9.
to sip.
I rolled a 9 on that insight, so.
She looks at you. Like she crawls over Iota's shoulder a little bit to leave. And then she sort of tilts her head. That's the first thing anyone here, the first nice thing anyone has said. Thank you. She's gonna lean back.
And it's gonna be the last. That wasn't in character.
How dare you, Jeffrey?
That child's extremely terrifying.
It's a good
Well,
thing I wasn't kneeling
let's go.
down. Otherwise, that uppercut from the ground is gonna hurt like hell.
I'll like hold my hand out, like in case she wants to like come and hold my hand.
With your 16 persuasion, yep, she's gonna reach her hand forward. She's gonna look to, well, firstly, she's gonna reach her hand forward, then she's gonna sort of draw back, look to Iota, and go, Can I go with a nice lady, Mr. Bubbles? I won't go too far.
As long as I'm right behind you.
Of course, Mr. Bubbles. She's gonna crawl down and she's take your hand.
I'm going to be 5 feet within Board's presence at all times. Drill hand at the ready in case he tries to run. Or she tries to run.
Yeah.
Or they try to
And we
run.
will. Yeah. And we will head off towards there.
Beautiful. All right, so Board and Iota are headed towards Hudson store. Are the rest of you going as well?
I was accompanying them, yes.
Yes.
The blacksmith,
Beautiful.
would they have guns there?
Smithery basically means gunsmithery in Colombia. Not necessarily blacksmithing because Colombia.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a gunsmith.
I'm gonna head to the gunsmith.
I will go too.
Etch, are you leaving your master?
We're not joined at the hip.
It
Just
is
making
efficient
sure.
for us to split up tasks. I planned to get him his own wardrobe while I was there.
All right. Good to know. Okay. So, actually, let's make this interesting. Elias and Etch
Oh no.
can both D20s for me.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that even a
I
little
rolled a
bit.
7.
I also rolled a 7!
So you are joined at the hip.
On screen, it doesn't matter though, because of the layout. Sad.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, wait, sorry, other way.
Okay, wait, okay, yeah.
Actually, yeah, it does. No, wait.
Actually, it does matter. Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Actually, give me 1 second. Actually, yeah. Okay. Who has the higher dex?
I have a dex of 13.
And mine is throwing up a 12.
Just.
Oh no.
All right, so we're gonna go to Smithery first.
Oh, I wasn't. Okay. Sure.
See, that wasn't too bad. No reason to have a panic attack. No reason yet.
No reason to shout.
All right.
No reason to have a riot.
Just making sure
All
my
right.
mustache is properly secured. Sorry, no, I already have a mustache. My beard is properly secured.
Yep,
Yeah.
your artificer's static effect
Yeah.
on your face.
And I go, it's starched. It's got hairspray in it. And I head to the smithery, and I just want to have a look around.
So, you walk into the smithery, and it's as you enter, the room is kind of dark, darker than outside. It's lit by a few light bulbs here and there. You hear some metal clanging in the back. As you look around, you do see like a couple different weapons. Some of them look kind of familiar, as though maybe they're produced in maybe one of your factories.
Well, my
Clear.
stuff's normally made. It's custom made for the gentry. I don't normally mass produce.
I bet I misunderstood. So they look like designs, and you look at them and you're like, I could do that better. Yeah. You're looking around, and as you did enter, there was a little bell, and you hear, "Oh, 1 minute, please." And you hear some shifting, as though someone is putting some stuff away. Then a few moments later, you see this burly woman come out. She's pretty buff. Looks to be about middle-aged. Her hair is short, maybe just a little past the ears, and it's dark and curly. She says, "Oh, hello. How may I help you?"
I was just browsing. Wanted to see what you had on offer.
Yes. Well, we have quite a few options here. And she begins pointing. Says, "We got some pistols. If you want one of those, if you need yourself a skyhook to travel, we have you one of those as well. Just whatever you are looking for, we can. I'm sure I can help you out."
The skyhooks. What price are you asking for those?
Skyhook, and she reaches over, she grabs one, and what you see is it looks like it would be a gun, about this big, but the midsection, the main section of it looks to be almost like one of those jigsaws like you use for wood cutting. But then the main portion is you see 3 almost blades that come off and curve in a spherical pattern or a circular pattern. It looks very sharp. She says, "For this, looking for about 50 silver eagles."
Done.
Wonderful. She sets it down onto the table. Onto the counter, I should say.
Well, thank you. And do you have anything a little more exotic?
Exotic. Could you clarify what you mean by exotic?
Like a heater gun, sniper rifle?
Few things that I am working on, but they're a bit pricey.
How much are we talking?
We're talking in...
Oh. Sorry, folks. My Sorry, my Discord just froze. Then I missed all of that, and so did the audience.
We're talking in the 300 or more range.
For the 300, how much would you ask? What would I get with that?
Well, could get the base of a rifle that I am working on. It's not quite exactly what you would want for a sniper rifle.
I take out my musket. I'm like, how would it compare to this?
It would be about the same. Well, she takes a look at it. She's gonna do a investigation.
Out of character, this does 1d12 damage.
Okay, so she's gonna take a look at it, and she's gonna do an investigation check on it.
It has a range of 40 to 120 feet.
I believe it would be around the same, unfortunately.
Ah, well, never mind.
I'm sorry. However, if you're looking to improve it or something, I'm sure I could find something for that. If you're looking for a better scope or anything.
You wouldn't happen to have any specialist ammunition, would you?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Specialist ammunition, explosive rounds, things like this.
Ooh. Let me see if I have any of those in stock. And she She walks to the back real quick. I don't know. She comes back. Don't exactly have explosive ammunition, but I do have explosives of a sort. And she puts onto the table a grenade.
And how much would you want for this?
This grenade would be about 60 silver eagles. We do have some other specialized rounds, however, they are not explosive.
Any specialized rounds? What have you got on offer?
Right. She reaches down. She pulls out this small wooden chest, and she pulls out a little cardboard box. And as she shakes it, it doesn't make the sound you're expecting for bullets. And she pulls out some rubber bullets. These are good if you're just trying to hurt someone, not exactly kill them. Though I'm sure if you do it close enough range, it will still crack someone's skull open.
Non-lethal rounds. I think I'll take the grenade.
Fair. The grenade will go about 60 silver eagles. I also have something that could be a little more interesting. She pulls out another. She pulls out another box. This one she shakes it a little bit and pulls out some bullets. And these ones, they look like normal bullets. These ones are lined with a special. Oh, they're similar to a Vigor, I could say, but not exactly. A chemical.
And its effects?
They tend to make people freeze when they shoot them.
How much for a
Paralyze
box
them.
of this?
Well, for a box of 10 of these, I'd say it's about 100 silver eagle.
I'll take a box of those, and I'll take one grenade. Thank you.
Of course, and she puts down the box, pushes the grenade forward, and as you hand her over the money, she looks up at you, and she says, "Do I recognize you from anywhere? You look a little familiar."
Well, I think I have one of those faces. I have a very thick beard, you see, so people see the other features, they think they know someone, and...
Could you make a deception check, please?
Yep. I'll make it with advantage because of my thing.
Stone cold face.
So that would be a 7 total. 4 plus 3.
Don't you have like a holographic mustache on?
I do. I've got a holographic. No, I have a mustache by design. I grew that. I have a fake beard on.
That's what it is.
Her eyes narrow. She says, "I see." And then she also turns to protect her.
If you would prefer, I take my business elsewhere. Feel free, and I start scooping the money off the table.
Not at all. Not at all. No. I was just curious. You see, sometimes I usually have a good memory. Is there anything else you would like to buy? She's eyeing Protector at this point, though.
I think I'm perfectly satisfied. I'll meet you outside, and I take my stuff and I walk out.
Who's gonna ask you something, but you're gone?
Oh, you can like get it to me as I go past you.
She as Elias leaves, she nods at Protector. And did he refurbish you?
No.
Oh. Did.
How much for a gun?
Well, she's a little perturbed. She says, "I have a pistol here. If you would like a nice broadside or pistol, we got a hand cannon as well. If you would like that."
What's the difference?
Well, the pistol is a bit of a shorter range, but a larger magazine. Doesn't deal as much. It doesn't hurt as much as you would want, as you would prefer sometimes. The hand cannon, however, a bit of a longer range and hurts a little more.
That's my favorite gun in Bioshock.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want a weapon?
Yes.
She's very cautious right now.
I would very much like to purchase a gun. Thank you very much.
All right. Which one would you like?
Well, I was going to ask my colleague for some advice, but he seems to have left.
You could have asked me as I went out.
No, I
Well,
think
if-
it's funnier that you just left. Because
If you would like a professional's advice, seeing as what your unit is, how you are made, I don't think that you need a weapon of this nature. No.
and what makes you an expert?
Well, I mean, your line of robotics was built in a way that was meant to protect in a certain way that does not need such barbaric needs as a ranged weapon.
Is that the DM Loki telling me that I can't use a gun? No.
I don't know.
I think it's more you've got a shopkeep that very much doesn't want you to have one.
oh no! I've just caught on.
Oh, it
Just
was
caught on.
racism.
Oh, it was robot racism. Someone said it in the chat. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what it is. It's robot racism.
Robot
Wow.
racism.
He's just gonna stare this person down. As it kind of like clicks in his mind. He's a little confused,
I've connected
and then he
the
realizes like, oh, I see. And he's just gonna lean in close and be like, I would very much like to purchase the hand cannon. Thank you very much.
Well,
It's one-handed, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
The hand cannon will cost you 250 silver.
Do you have that?
Do I have that? How is gold translating in silver eagles?
Well, it's still 10, isn't it?
I believe 1 gold is 1 silver eagle for us.
Didn't I get
Yes.
given something earlier?
Oh, is it?
Didn't
Yes.
You were given 20 silver eagles.
Silver eagle equals
Oh.
1 gold piece, as far as I know.
So
Okay.
silver
Yeah,
eagle
silver
equals
eagle.
gold.
I just spent way more gold than I have
Ah,
I assumed it
because I
was
thought
silver.
it was silver.
So
Oopsie.
yeah, the I'm sorry. The
Uh-oh.
currency in Colombia is 1 silver eagle. That's basically the coin version of a dollar in Colombia. That is 1 gold piece.
I have for some reason I had 15 gold and 200 silver written down, so because I got 200 silver last session.
Hmm.
It's fine. I think I just spent all of my money then. Okay, that's fine.
You are now broke.
But I also have a
Congratulations.
grenade, so who's winning?
Yeah.
So
He
who's
makes
winning?
you
How
know, you spend
American
the
of
money
you.
to get the grenade, and then you use the grenade to get more money. It's just a cycle.
You're right.
Okay, so I can't purchase a gun then. Damn. That does not seem to be in my funds right now.
right, well,
When he said that, did it seem like what does that seem like I'm being given a special price by any chance?
make an
Would
insight
I-
check.
Ah.
Bruh, he doesn't
Oops,
even want you to have this gun.
Insight plus for S14.
She seems like she doesn't want you to have this. So there might have been a bit of a special price just for you.
Well, I cannot afford that, I'm afraid. So I wish you a good day. Ted's
And
gonna turn. Go on.
you as well.
Thank you. He's gonna walk out. Go straight
Please
over.
come again.
Stops in the doorway, turns around ominously. Oh, I will. Leaves. He's gonna walk straight over to straight over to Elias, and he'd be like, "Yeah, so I tried to purchase a gun, and
Bad idea.
well, yes. Perhaps if you try and purchase it for me, perhaps this won't be an issue.
How
I
much
was
money do you
given
have on
a
you?
special price. How much do I have? I have 1 gold is 1 silver eagle, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I have 30.
I can ask, but no, you won't be able to buy a gun with 30 silver eagles.
Oh, that's fine. Perhaps I can ask the prophet for one.
You can try. You can certainly
I
try.
will.
Jesus, could you give me a gun for my birthday?
Please.
Hello.
I have
Hello.
actually IRL received multiple guns for multiple birthdays. This is hitting too close to home.
DMs,
Here
Dungeon
comes
Masters.
I
Yes.
thought you were kidding.
Yes.
What's the stats for a skyhook?
I will send them to you.
Thank you. And
Beautiful.
and the frosty bullets.
It's cute.
Or do I have to wait and
It's
see?
cute. You're gonna like it.
Or do I have to wait
I
and
just
see about
wanted-
the frosty bullets after I use
I
them?
will. Hold on 1 second. So, Skyhook.
I just want a protector to get a gun, just get a pistol, so he could recreate that parry this, you filthy casual me.
That's all he wanted. That's all he wanted.
Protector's just mid-fight, just has his shield up, moves it away, everyone expects a sword. Haha, pistol!
Elias has a pistol and a musket, but he's not giving a robot a gun. Sorry,
Give
Elias is
pistol.
also
Give.
racist.
I mean,
yeah.
you built a robot that's way more dangerous than a gun.
Yeah, but also
You could give me the gun.
we don't need
or
to
I
go into
could
Elias's
speak to the
perspective
authorities.
on what etch is.
Am I a human? No. But am I a
No.
person?
Are you
Ah.
property?
Oh no.
Here we go.
Uh-oh. As
And
yeah,
the show is over.
famously said, the
The show is
rights
over,
of
and
robots
we've
are
been
very
Yeah,
the
show is
limited.
over.
So,
Every single one of us
how
now has
goes
to
the
delete
clothing
every single
shop?
social media presence we have.
Whoops.
Let's
So hey, the clothing shop. Well, before we go over to there, where it's safe,
Oh, that's what you think.
safer. I'm gonna need Elias real quick, just
God.
real quick, to if you're still trying to disguise yourself, to make a stealth check.
That's a natural 20. Oh shit, I have disadvantage. Fuck.
No, no.
That's 2 natural 20s.
bullshit.
No.
That's 2 natural 20s.
Oh!
I hate this
On
man.
the same die.
I love this man. I love this man.
No, you see, I've got this beard, you see.
And fucking
There's
This
nothing-
evil bastard
I'm
man.
not
I
a-
love
So-
I've got this
So get
beard,
this.
you see.
Get this. You see a man and a woman come walking your way as you two are about to head away
yes.
from
Greetings.
oh my gosh, I'm forgetting her name already. Who did you just play, Ray?
She never introduced herself.
The blacksmith.
the woman.
Great, fantastic. The woman, from walking away from hers, you see this man and woman dressed very finely. Like, this man has a top-of-the-line straw boat hat. And they're, like, walking arm in arm. You recognize them from Emporia. Like, they have come into your shop multiple times.
Sean, I've got this beard.
They
I'm
know
unrecognizable.
Elias. With your 2 natural 20s, they walk past you, and the gentleman looks to you and goes, "Good day, sir," and just keeps walking as if he had no clue who you were.
Good day. This is
I
a
hate
2
it.
nat 20
Okay,
beard right
so-
here.
I hate it.
0.25% chance.
Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Great. Okay, so in Hudson's clothing shop, you guys, it's right outside from the great giant statue of Comstock. So you guys walk by this massive statue of Comstock, looking valiantly off in the distance, like wind blowing through his hair. Like it's sickening, the patriotism in this part of town. But you guys walk into this clothing store. On the outside, you see this chalkboard, and it says something like "freshly tailored suits. See indoors for price." Like it's very fine cursive handwriting. You walk in, and I can find it. Beautiful. Okay. You walk in, and to your left, you see 3 velvet red chairs, and 3 shoe crates in front of them. And above it, it says, "Shoe Shine, 5 silver eagle." To your right, you see 2 mannequins with beautiful suits on them. In the windows, you see suits and dresses of the finest lace, the most smooth silk. Like, it's bougie. It do be bougie.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it, you look out, and there's all of these glass windows in the back. So basically, you walk in, there's a countertop with a cash register on it, and then it's just beautiful big glass windows in the back. And then there's a door to the left, past the red velvet chairs. So you all walk in. There's no one really here right now. You see, like, 2 small boys who are sitting on the shoe crates by the shoe shining chairs. They don't notice.
Mm-hmm.
They don't notice you come in. They're just sort of talking to one another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
What would you like to do?
Immediately, I think I'm the one kind of leading with Lucy in hand. So immediately I'm gonna see if they have any children's clothing, dresses, that kind of stuff.
You look around, and past the mannequins with suits on them, you look over, and you do see, like, a child's Sunday dress that's brilliant white with the sky blue sash. You see a couple of head ribbons and berets and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I was looking for sunglasses. Any nice kind of colorful sunglasses that would fit over Lucy's head?
The closest thing that you can find to sunglasses would be like little opera spectacles that would sit right on her nose. Sunglasses weren't really a thing in the 1912s. That would just sit right on her nose. However, you do see this wide-brimmed hat with this massive, gaudy pink flower on it. And it floppy. She flop.
Big floppy sun hat.
Floppy sun hat.
I will kneel down to Lucy and be like, "What do you think about that hat over there, love?"
It's gonna go to it.
It's very big. I've never seen anything that big to go on someone's head before, besides Mr. Bubbles' diver helmet. But it's pretty.
Would you like to try it on?
Make a persuasion check with advantage because you're her buddy now.
Buddy. Boy.
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if I can figure out Board's motives again.
Murder.
That's an 11. Not too high.
I got a 20 on insight.
20 insight?
Yeah.
Would you like me to roll some kind of deception check for you? To contest
I mean,
against
if you're
that?
deceiving, then by all means, go for it.
I mean, like, my intention is to hide as much as the fact that, you know, she is a little sister. Try to pass her off as a normal child. So,
Okay,
you know.
then.
Well, then you know what? Then you're a good person. I just was making
Yeah.
sure you weren't trying to pull some tomfoolery, like win her trust and then steal her.
No, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm trying to keep everything on the down low and try to pass her off as much as a normal child as I can.
Okay. All right.
I would say with a
There you
nat
go.
20, then, yeah, that's what you figure out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a good egg. I walk up to the both of you and I crouch down and I say,
I think the hat
Uh-oh.
would look quite good, Lucy.
You don't know anything about clothes, Mr. Bubbles, but thank you. I'll try it on.
And she goes over. And just as she goes to reach for the hat, on the opposite side of the store, you hear a door open, and you hear, "That color just would not go with your hat, dear." You turn around, and you see this guy who basically looks like Gildery Lockhart.
Oh, no.
He is not that extra, but like the blonde hair with the tied back with like a green silk bow, like the colonial hairstyle. That's what he has going on. And he walks in with like this mantle on. It's not just a suit, like it's the suit and the mantle. He's going all out, and he's not wearing a tie, he's wearing an ascot. And he walks in and he points to Lucy, and the way that he points is not this, it's this. He's a bit extra. He's a bit extra.
Wow.
Bit of pizzazz, you know?
He has pizzazz, that's correct. That color will just not go with your hair, my dear. He's gonna saunter over. He's gonna say, "Gentlemen, ladies, if you wouldn't mind, I would be more than happy to help you. But first," and he's gonna look around to the lot of you. Okay, he's gonna look around to the lot of you. "If you don't mind my asking, what all can I help you with? I mean, I'm assuming you're looking for something for your daughter here, but is there anything I could fit out you all for?"
No.
Yes, I have a list of measurements, and I was hoping to get some sort of muted colored trench coat, please.
He's gonna sort of look at you, sort of take a step back. What's your color scheme again?
My color scheme is copper with like little bits of bronze linings. I'm very cool.
Very
Like
cool.
lots of
You also
lots
have
of
a
lots of browns
mustache.
and oranges and stuff. I do have an iron mesh mustache. Yes, I do.
Beautiful. He's gonna take a look back at you. A clean-shaven face, mind you. "I don't think I've ever seen a bot of your make and model before. Are you from... You have to be from Think Industries, yes?"
What's Think Industries? Do I know the name? Is that Elias's? I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest.
Jeremiah
Oh,
Fink.
motherfucker!
Yes, I thought you said think. Okay, I was confused. Yes, Fink. Okay, I got Fink.
No.
Okay, my brain was
Fink.
not working. I apologize. My master has said that I do not do business with that 2-bit scheming hack. Those are his words. I am not aware of what most of them mean.
And
Is there like a slight
Who is-
twitch in my thing?
Oh no.
and if you don't mind my asking, who is your master?
He actually takes a second and stops.
I interject and say,
I am his master.
That is not correct.
Fuck!
I do not
no.
think I have a creator, but I do not know if the title of master is correct anymore.
I shoot a menacing glare at Etch and go,
If you wish to get out of this situation with your life, I suggest subjugating, and we'll work it out later.
All right,
Can I
there's
cover
no
Lucy's
need.
ears?
Protect the child.
Oh no.
"Oh, Lucy don't need no protecting."
Lucy's honestly, sometimes Iota might need protection from Lucy. Is how I
Lucy
feel
is
about that
literally the highest
situation.
level here.
Lucy is higher level than us. I forgot.
There's no need to get all in a fuss here. I don't know. His accent's changing, man. There's no need to get in a fuss here,
It's because
gentlemen.
he's fake. You're doing it intentionally. You're good. You good. We got you.
There's no need to get in a fuss here. It's all right. It's all right. You settle this with the friends of Colombian robotic rights. For all I care about, I'm just here to make you look good when you go off doing it. Now, if you don't mind my asking, is this coat for you or for your he's gonna gesture to the Iota creator
It is
here?
for neither of us. Iota also is not my creator. I am here to fetch a coat for my creator. I have his
Well,
measurements listed here, and he's gonna you can hear like a cranking noise as he like cranks, and a little receipt style piece of paper pops out of his chest. These are his measurements.
He's gonna take the paper, the post-it note. Props. It's gonna take you. He's gonna look at it. Yes, I believe I can work with this. What is the natural milieu of his color scheming? His hair color, his facial hair color, if he's able to, blessed enough to grow as any. His skin tone, the general structure of his face, anything like that.
I am not familiar with this word milieu. However, using context clues, the color palette regarding his face, and he's gonna just take different swatches of fabric on different clothing and point to whatever's closest to his facial hair, his skin color, like that. Just very trying to match pigment as closely as possible.
Elias has brown hair that's kind of graying in places. He's got very pale skin, but it's very ruddy and red around his nose and cheeks, where it's got blood vessels close to the surface. And he's got a very thick mustache that's also brown and graying.
Ray, fuck you. I'm sorry, I saw your meme.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, yeah. So, and what Etch is essentially going to request is just a trench coat that will fit over his normal business suit, but is somewhat unassuming and comfortable.
For Elias already wears a trench coat.
I know, but your normal trench coat's so showy. You're such a fucking ponce. Trying to hide you, my
All right,
guy.
I have a beard.
I might
it's
be able
fine.
to work with. I have a beard. Nat 20 beard.
Double nat 20 beard.
All right, I might be able to work with this. However, if he is of this color scheme and of this palette, he would be more of a fall, less of a winter. So I would probably get a sort of olive green for his complexion. Although I might have to ship that sort of fabric in from Fink Industries and from the docks. So if you wouldn't mind waiting an hour or so, I should be able to make that ready for you.
There is a processing error in his brain. It's a physical struggle. Do we do the get the coat and make Elias safe? Or do we order from Fink Industries, something he's been told never to do? I suppose as long as my creator is unaware of where the cloth comes from, that should be fine.
Oh, your secret's safe with me, dear. Your clothing is all courtesy of Juilliard Hudson, as far as I'm concerned.
Do you
God,
have
I
a
hate this
business card? My creator often hands his to unwilling participants.
He's gonna take it. He's gonna... Come on, work with me.
I'm so
Gonna take
confused
it?
as to what's happening. He's gonna take what?
Gonna
I'm
take
so
it?
concerned. He's gonna take what?
Wait, did you say...
I was asking for your business card. I want it.
Oh, I thought you were handing me his card.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry.
He was mentioning the fact that he knows other people use business cards, so he wants this guy's.
Beautiful. Okay. So he's gonna go, oh, yes, absolutely. He's gonna turn around. He's gonna talk to the two boys. Jay! Go back into the office and fetch me one of my cards, wouldn't you? Little boy at the shoe shining, one of the kids at the shoe shining chairs. He's gonna go, right away, Mr. Hudson. And he's gonna run back to the chair that to the way that, why am I saying Jeremiah? Juilliard came from. Juilliard's then gonna look back to you. We'll have that right away, probably at about closer to 12:30 or so, if that's all for you.
I do not believe I was the only one with business. Board,
Oh,
Iota,
yes.
were you two specifically wanting anything? Eternus, yourself as well?
Eternus kind of looks around, seeing nothing particularly great here in terms of a disguise, and just kind of asks, "Do you have anything that covers the entire self?"
I mean, the closest thing I would have for you probably be another trench coat. What is it that you're trying to hide from?
Who said anything about hiding? Maybe it's a
Oh, well,
costume.
why would you want to hide that glorious self of yours? I've never seen a bot like you either. He's gonna look around. He's gonna sort of like begin to circle around you.
Yeah, Eternus will point to the scratches and stuff that he received in his paint, like from the first explosion, and like places where his paint scraped off, and there's black underneath. And he goes, "The inconsistent paint is a tad embarrassing, and I'd like to cover it."
Oh, well, if you're looking for a touch-up, I would recommend you down to Oily.
All right.
There's a
Then I will
maintenance
head
repair shop just on the square.
Then that is where I will be headed.
All right,
at that
suit
point,
yourself.
Eternus will turn and leave the store.
Beautiful. Yep, Juilliard is gonna look after you, a little bit curious. Yeah. We'll leave it at that. At this point, the boy comes back with a card, hands it over to Juilliard. Yes, thank you very much. And he hands it to you, Etch. I have another store over in Emporia, if you're so interested, for any more well-to-do clientele.
Thank you very much.
No. And he's going to bend down to Lucy and looking up to Board at the same time. I believe you, my dear, are a winter, aren't you? She's going to look up.
I'm a girl.
Like, she's very confused, very lost, very concerned.
Yeah. I'm assuming I've still got her hand.
Yes.
Can I?
She's sort of hiding behind her skirt.
Can I insight
Yeah.
check to figure out what he means by "your winter"?
Go for it.
It's a 17. Do I know what a winter is?
He's talking about her skin tone.
Oh.
Yeah.
I lean in and say
Racism.
I walk forward to him and I say,
You may just refer to her as Pale if you wish.
I do believe it's just a term for, fashion, to match better to your natural complexion, Iota. Don't worry.
Why do they use terms? Just say what you mean.
Well, it is what he means.
Confusing.
It's just a different term.
He backs up, keeping careful watch.
But yes, we're looking for some new clothes and, to spruce her up a little bit.
Of course, it looks like she's been through a little bit of a scrap, hasn't she? Troubles on the schoolyard.
Yes. Always. She's a little scam.
Quite.
Make deception checks, both of you.
With pleasure.
So is this stylish? She's totally cool with the nightmarish yellow eyes.
I like how
that's a 23.
Deception. That's a 6.
Beautiful.
Going dress shopping with your parents.
Beautiful. He's gonna look to you both. Well, we'll have to get her spruced up right away. Now, I believe that as she's winter, we're looking for a more pale pink, not a vivacious, bright pink, as it were. So I think I might have just a few things for you. He's going to go back behind his desk, get a couple of fabrics. As he is getting all of this together, he's going to look to you, Board, and he is going to say, "So I guess the rumors are true, aren't they?"
What do you mean?
"Oh, well, I heard about a new line of boards being shipped out. There's something about Think Industries making a line of you. Not necessarily cheaper, but more affordable for middle-income households. And I think that that's just wonderful that they're shipping you all off. I wouldn't mind having a servant of my own around the shop."
We can be quite useful indeed.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm very much forcing a smile.
Outside the store, Eternus just explodes spontaneously.
Well, I mean, it's interesting, I would imagine they would have made your name a little longer. Butlering, there's office assistants, there's just assistants in general, retrieval. I didn't realize chaperoning was also a part of your device inner software.
I'm merely here to get as a caretaker for this little girl, to get us some new clothes for our household. I was sent here by my master.
And if you don't mind my asking, who is your master?
I'm of the Pentafogs.
He stops with the fabric. He has just tied it around a new hat, and he looks to you. "You're with the Pentafogs." "Oh, that is so fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to work with some of the medical staff that works at Monument Island. Oh, that's just fascinating. Well, you will have to give the doctor my regards, of course."
I mean, if you're able to spruce up this little girl, I might put in a good word for you and your business.
"Don't mind if I do. Thank you very much, board unit. That is much appreciated." He's gonna finish off a bow, and he's gonna put it in a striped box. It looks like a peppermint candy box. Push it over your way. Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Myself personally, I think I'm okay, but
All right. Well, the total of that hat and trench coat, well, I'll wait until the trench coat is actually ready, until it's to your liking, in which case then I'll ask for a price, but As far as the hat itself, I think that would be about 10 silver eagles for you.
Of course. And I'll give, 10. Add an extra one, just like a little. No, I'll add an extra, like 3. Just 3, casually.
Splashing the cash.
Splashing that cash. Yep, he's gonna look at you, count the gold, put it in the cash register, ding! Closes the drawer. Thank you very much, board unit. Do you go by anything else that I might be able to refer you as?
Just board is fine.
Absolutely. Feel free to stop by Hudson's anytime you'd like.
Of course, love.
He's gonna sort of nod to the child. Lucy's gonna wave up at him. She's gonna look up at you and keep holding your hand. And now she grabs Iota's hand. And it looks like two parents, like she's in the middle of you guys, just happy as can be.
Mm-hmm.
Big floppy hat as she jumps.
Yep.
Yeah.
I look over at Borg and say,
Thank you for your assistance.
I mean, it's okay. And while I probably cannot personally afford any extra sets of clothing, but if you would like anything else for her, Iota.
I think she's fine. As is.
Very well. Is Etch still there with us?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'll look over to Etch and go, well, shall we be off? I don't believe we have any more business here for at least a while.
Hey, you good?
Etch.
I apologize. I was being messaged about a thing. Yes, I apologize. Can you catch me up? I'm sorry.
You
They-
died.
No, you.
Eternus exploded and you were caught in the crossfire.
Oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. Did I get to activate my own button, or did somebody else press it?
Yes. So, no, I turned to you and said, well, I believe that we do not have any more business here, at least for a while, until your trench coat is ready. Shall we be heading off then? Maybe to accompany Eternus to wherever he would like to go?
That seems agreeable. I would choose to do that.
Well, I'm glad you have the choice to do that. It's good making your own choices, isn't it?
I'm not sure yet. Well, that does get the road on the go.
No.
Obviously. Well, let me know when it does start to feel good.
Don't take that out of context.
You bad influence on my boy.
Oh, I know. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, man.
Don't take that out of context.
That's the only way to take it, is out of context while also, casually hanging out with a bunch of guys.
It really is the only way to take it.
You only take it when you're in a group of a bunch of dudes, is all I'm saying.
Excuse me? Hello?
And we already talked about how you qualify earlier. We talked about this. We had a discussion that we will not be repeating on stream about how you qualify.
Correct.
Oh, sure.
Correct.
Moving swiftly along, let us go to the repair shop.
Swiftly along. All right. So, Etch, as you guys are traveling through the streets to Oilies, I would like you to make a stealth check as well.
Which one of my babies do I trust with this role? All right, metal dice, don't fail me. Fuck you. It's a natural one.
Oh, buddy.
I'm just gonna get charm person prepared.
Buddy.
If anyone's hitting Etch's button, it's gonna be me.
Bold of you to assume I'm not gonna press it first, nerd.
I will rebuild you
dear,
just to
if you
take you
wouldn't
back down
mind
again. I swear to God.
At the chat.
It is part of my programming to not get captured by Fink, so there's that.
True.
That is
Beautiful.
something that was
All
built
right.
in.
So
No, you wait until you're inside
order
Finco to blow up.
So, with that, we are going to take a quick break
Oh no!
as you guys travel to the repair shop. We're gonna pick up at the repair shop, and the breaker of souls. And wait, what are you? Ray? Yeah, you're the
I'm
breaker.
Ray.
Breaker of spirits. Breaker of spirits, and I need to go plan things. But yes, we will be on a 10-minute break for all of you kiddos.
I don't think they expected me to get a natural 1 on that stealth check. I'm gonna be honest here.
Uh-oh.
So we'll be coming back at 10 past the hour, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
10
In
minutes
9
past the hour
minutes.
mark. So technically 9 minutes.
Bye-bye.
See you soon, guys.
Bye bye.
Go.
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
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 Before we get
Wow.
started, we have a
Uh,
little thing to announce. Over to you, V.
Little itty bitty
one.
announcement.
Yeah, that guy.
And he is now back. So yes, couldn't say this at the start, but here we go. So actually, Tea with Mr. V, next Thursday, is actually going to, our special guest is actually going to be somebody here. Mr. Offbeat Outlaw will be joining
Hello.
us next
You know,
week Thursday.
V, for
At
those
7
members
p.m.
of our audience who don't know what Tea with Mr. V is, could you explain the concept
Yes.
of the show and what
Yes,
Mr.
I will
Michael
get to
Offbeat Outlaw will be doing?
So I'll be sitting down with Mr. Offbeat Outlaw, and talking to him about some of his experiences and what it's like, being a good old TikToker. We drink some tea, and it's just a nice, chill, casual talk show. So if you're interested in getting another side of the outlaw, ooh,
Ooh, spicy.
Find out exactly
Come
what
and join
crimes he committed to become an outlaw.
Exactly.
exactly.
Why I'm not allowed back in the state of Illinois.
Oh yeah, that's a good story.
Why
Oh, boy.
Quebec doesn't know
Hey.
you exist anymore?
Why TGA
Quebec?
Fridays has banned you?
Why
I grew
Quebec?
up in Illinois, and I can say it's a good thing if you're not allowed back there.
There are exactly 13 countries he's banned from. Find
You know,
out
I
why.
believe that.
One of which? Vatican
Find out what the
City.
first 12 is.
I don't know why I'm not allowed back in Vatican City. They just said I wasn't. I got an email one day. And they
I've never
were
even been there.
From the Pope.
Email
like,
from the
they were
Vatican.
like, don't come here.
So,
Anyway, sorry, I'm contributing to
reeling
this.
us,
I'm contributing.
reeling
Thank
us
you.
back in.
When is Raymond ever the voice of reason? Can I just point that out? I'm so sorry, but
This is the darkest timeline.
I am the adult in this relationship.
You're not.
Anyway,
Wait, Ray.
That is a grand
You're the
claim.
one who interrupted
Right.
RP earlier by posting a meme in our chat that made me physically swear at you on stream.
Ray,
you're
I've
talking
only
about?
known
So
you
I will
for like
never
a
forget
few months, and I
haha
know
up in
that
the
you're
air.
not the adult in any situation you've ever
reeling
been in.
us back. We are off topic. All of these lies are off topic.
So, are we sure we're all
as-
done just laying into Ray? Just for a sec.
No,
We're all done.
I got a few more.
If we're done,
I
then
need
Ray
to
can
save
take
it
over,
for
but have we
Bro.
got
I
any
have a
more?
whole evening worth.
Let's just get
Good.
back into it.
But as our shopping group leaves the clothing shop, you all take a look around, and you do see the crap, what's its name? The Oily Patriot Maintenance House. And you turn and you begin to make your way towards it. When Etch, you notice someone is staring at you. You have a look. It's like he kind of puts his hand in front of you and stops you. He's like, I ain't never seen a a robot of your design before. Begins taking a look very intently at you, like, hey, are you a new line?
I am not quite a new line of. I apologize. Bot is what it was referred to as earlier. No. I am a prototype series crafted only within the recent weeks.
Yeah, really? And he starts tracing his finger. And he looks over to his. This guy. Granted, you're a robot. You're new. You feel a bit uncomfortable because this guy, like, he has his finger literally tracing down your arm, like feeling out like where certain bolts are, where seams are.
I apologize, sir, but if you could remove your hand, that would be most kind. Otherwise, I might have to alert my friend who is a protector unit for the Prophet.
He kind of looks up at you. I know this welding. He looks at you very sternly.
Yes, it is quite famous.
You're a Munfrey.
I was created by Elias Mumfrey. However, I am currently in service to his brother and do not know the whereabouts of my creator.
Make a deception check.
I'm good at those! Yeet!
Oh no.
Oh, this is already going so well. This is already going so well. It's so good. It's so good. All right, that is going to be a saucy 20 as it's 17 plus 3.
Yes. I didn't realize Elias had a brother.
Hey, what? Just for the player, Aaron, I forget what we called his brother. What do we call his brother?
Jeffrey. Start with a G,
Yes.
an E, and an O.
Yeah, because he
Jeffrey.
would spell it Joffrey.
Yeah, he would spell it like that. Yes, Jeffrey Munfrey is the person I am currently in service to.
I see. Well, is Jeffrey around? And this is finally the time in which this man, who is somehow so oblivious he missed the slightly larger, bulkier, scarier bot behind you, is like, that ain't him. Points to Iota.
No.
This is my
Who
friend
are you?
and his daughter.
That one talks.
I talk. Fuck you.
No, he was talking about. Never mind.
Christopher. I work at Fink. Correct me, please. Fink Dockeries or whatever.
Finkton Docks.
I work at Finkton Docks.
Etch's arm cannon extends.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
This is, unfortunately, this is a piece of programming Birdie has mentioned since day one.
Is there any way I can stop this?
I'm going to put my hand on Etch's gun and just like lower it down and be like,
Oh, he hasn't pointed it yet. It's just there. It exists now.
okay. I'll say,
Be careful when mentioning Fink around him. He has some faulty mechanics. I'd highly suggest vacating the premises. You clearly are in over your head.
Nation check, please.
Does he get advantage because I have an arm gun out?
Yeah, I'd say advantage because there's a fucking arm gun.
It's pretty convincing. Just, you know.
18.
Yeah, you know, I don't care much for robots that I don't build. So you get that faulty programming worked out and
And you're
kinda
gonna
points
work
to it.
yourself out of here?
I go shopping, like my wife told me to do. So, goodbye. Goodbye. And he starts walking away.
As he leaves Etch's line of sight, you just hear the sound cue, deactivating instant kill mode.
Really?
I turn to Etch and I say,
Do you have any idea how to shut off your programming?
I do not. It is integral to my being.
We need to speak to your master about fixing that. Also, I highly suggest you learn social cues.
Would you teach me?
I just want to talk.
When coming to deception, if I say I am your master, when your current master potentially is a criminal, I suggest you abide by that.
I apologize, but I thought we had agreed upon a cover story at the apartment.
It became dangerous.
That is good to know. Perhaps there is a sign with which you may tell me when I am making a social mistake, rather than confronting me mid-conversation. A down thumb.
Lucy is gonna look up to you. She's gonna poke your stomach. She's gonna go,
Lucy
which is
has
very disturbing because the rest of her face doesn't crease at all. It's just the mouth. It's very disturbing.
look to Lucy if you're confused.
And I'm gonna pick
Good
up
job, Lucy.
Lucy, and I'm just gonna put her on my shoulder.
She's swinging her legs.
Hmm.
She's very happy.
We should find the rest.
Etch. Can you make... You know what? No, I don't think. During this conversation, like you're talking to Iota, I can't say you're disturbed by him, but you are disturbed by the fact that somehow the lower half of you, seemingly starting at the stomach, seems to feel a little warmer.
I apologize. I appear to be having a system malfunction.
Do I see what's happening?
Well, this chamber is watertight, so I hope not.
Oh, it's watertight?
It's watertight.
Okay, then let's backtrack a little bit. Didn't realize it was watertight.
I do have temperature control inside, so if the chamber is warmer, I would know.
The chamber does feel warmer.
I believe the explosive is priming in my stomach as we speak.
Oh my god.
Beginning self-deactivation sequence.
Behind you,
I
Eternus. Eternus will grab, because having been outside the shop and probably just sitting there watching this whole thing this whole time, Eternus is gonna grab your wrist, pull it back from your neck, and go, "For the 1,000th time, it's not an explosive." And I'm just going to open the stomach. I mean, is it openable? Is it like an internal
it is
latch you need
not.
to release?
I need to release it.
Okay, would you release the latch?
And it like pops open, and he pulls it farther open.
I remove the cat.
You remove the cat, and it seems like the cat's paws are a little wet.
Oh, that's
no.
rank. Oh, that's disgusting. Put it back in.
Begins
Close it up. Put it back in.
Edge begins self-deactivation sequence.
Eternus just kind of realizing what has happened, he just goes, "It's an explosive." Puts it back in Etch and closes the door.
As you go to put Bella back into Etch, she does turn her head back to you, and once again, with your passive perception, Eternus, you do see her eyes. They are now brilliant, like deep blue. Like at first they were a sky blue. Right now they're a deep sapphire blue. And you notice that that's different. But yeah, she looks back to you, and she... And as soon as you put her back into Etch, she's just unhappy. She's just like hissing at everything. She's just uncomfy.
I believe the creature has had issues with its waste management system.
Seems okay. And then Eternus is actually going to like setting it down and noticing the eyes kind of freeze mid mid-pudding, and he just goes, Etch, is it alright if I look after this being for a time?
That is quite fine. I must find myself some sort of cleaning supply.
I, kind of lift her back out. Do I have any spells that can clean this cat?
Does anyone have prestige? You know what? I'm a DM. This is your problem.
Nope. I don't have any cantrips that can help, unless mending can fix it.
I mean, I
Mend the cat.
Mending can fix
Mend
this.
the cat.
I could shock
Mend
and
the
grasp.
cat.
That would permanently fix it.
you kill
No!
I could.
So,
Wanna pull
Eternus.
it?
Excuse me.
Etch
So,
has
Eternus.
cleaning supply. It has cleaning functions for his inner section, but it's mostly it's fire based.
It's the
so that won't
mechanical
work.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's-
safety compartment itself does not. It's all the the interior.
No, the
stuff
safety
that cleans.
compartment it has a disinfecting mode where it just sprays fire inside it.
That's true.
So, Eternus, you think for a moment, trying to think if there's anything you can do to
Joel,
help
fuck you.
this poor cat. And
Let it
you
go.
don't have anything. So you kind of look around a little bit, and you do see the general shop that had been referenced earlier. Yep. The general shop
Okay.
might have something.
Eternus, still holding the cat out like this, will just go, anyone care to accompany me? As he walks toward the general shop.
Perhaps we should gather Elias and Protector before we go anywhere else.
Would you like me
say
to hold the
that,
cat?
I was just gonna say, as you say that, we can go back to Elias and Protector. Where were you guys walking to?
Did we arrange for some kind of meeting point?
I don't believe
It's a
so.
general place.
I'd probably just go and sit on a bench under the statue. Personally.
So, because you're under the statue, and because the clothing shop was fairly close to the statue, I would say both of you make perception checks for me real quick.
Both.
Protector and Elias.
That's
Okay.
a 16 plus nothing. It's a 16.
Yeah, you've noticed this debacle with the cat. Like, you heard the cat going... Like, you heard the
to
cat.
ignore it. Choosing.
But if you do look over in the general direction, you do notice the rest of your party.
I don't.
Yeah.
When the cat is back, once this cat has been removed from the equation, I'll be over here.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off. Eternus, you were giving the cat to whom?
No, I wasn't giving the cat to anyone. I was just holding it at a distance because, while I don't have
I
a
was
sense of
asking for the
smell.
cat.
Oh, you were asking for the cat?
Yeah.
Do you have any cleaning capabilities?
I have cleaning knowledge. And I will first of all get a little rag that I have on the side,
Mhm.
and kind of just scoop the cat out a bit.
Okay.
Um,
And then you're welcome to hold on
Yep.
to
Cool.
her for a time. I'm gonna just keep a close eye on the cat as it's with Board.
Bored, as you hold the cat, she is gonna look up to you, sky blue eyes. And as you're cleaning her, she sort of allows it to happen. She's just sort of stiff and flops, in your arms. You know how cats be.
Yeah.
Eternus, whenever she does look to you, solid sapphire blue eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay real close.
Cool. Tight.
Alright, I'm gonna very gently walk.
And as you guys are walking, you do hear Elias's voice go, "Over here!" And you do see him sitting on a bench, I'm assuming with Protector. Everything good, Ben?
Yeah. Yeah. I pivot over there and I walk towards them. And say,
Have you acquired all of your necessary equipment for our journey?
Yes, I've acquired some explosives and some specialized ammunition and a skyhook.
What's a skyhook?
Well, we have these rail systems that go between all the islands of Columbia, and with a skyhook, you can traverse them without being in a carriage.
Interesting.
I highly recommend you all getting them once you've got the funds.
I am very poor.
I believe the prices may be a little higher for us.
Why is that?
Why do you think?
Well, a skyhook has a little more utility than a firearm protector. They might be a little more amenable to give you a tool rather than a weapon.
I highly doubt that, but we could try, I suppose.
Well, where to next?
I've completed all the shopping I wish to. Do you have anything else you wanted to do?
We must wait just a moment to get a jacket that I ordered for you, Elias.
You ordered me a
I
jacket.
apologize. Joffrey.
Jeffrey. You ordered me...
I ordered it for you to keep a lower profile from the public eye.
Ah, I see.
are we all just gonna hang out at this bench?
Well, could you guys make a perception check as you look around?
Nat
Is
20.
that everyone?
10.
3.
Yeah.
24.
I don't think I would.
Ooh.
So you're looking around, and
15.
you do. All right. So those who got 13 and above, you look around and you do some people watching. You get a few strange looks, specifically Iota, and Protector, probably Lucy as well. Though Lucy blends in a little bit better with her hat. But everyone who got above a 13, you're looking around at the stores. You take a bit of a closer look at many of them, and I mean, some of them are interesting. You take a look at the oily patron maintenance house, and you see that there are only ever robots that are really going in and out. And the robots that come out tend to be looking rather clean. And you see at one point someone robot enters, and they're like, it looks like maybe their right arm is a little stiff. They come out maybe 15 minutes later, and it's moving smoothly. So it's a maintenance house for robots. See, the grocery store is active. You do those who got above an 18. You do see that the gunsmith, the woman, she does look outside every once in a while, protect her. And then she sees you guys looking, and she ducks back. You do notice, looking at the general shop, that while it does sell odds and ends and trinkets and tools and stuff, it also sells Vigors.
Is for me?
It's for me?
I turn to the party and I say,
Perhaps we could do with purchasing some Colombian Vigors.
Do you have
I
any
would like
particularly
to
in
try
mind?
one.
From what I recall, are Vigors not quite expensive? Do we have the funds with which to do that?
Lucy is going to look out from her hat, and she's going to say,
I can just take it if you need it.
I don't think that'll be necessary, love.
No.
Etch, is that compartment ready to go?
It has not been cleaned yet, if that is what you are asking.
I believe we should put the cap back in there. I believe it would be best.
It is
Lucy.
quite damp.
That's fine.
I'm going to go in.
The cat.
Steal one vigor while I distract them.
Did you say the cat pissed in my etch?
It did indeed.
I hate cats.
From what I am aware of, they hate all other beings as well.
They
So
do.
It is a mutual feeling.
You are correct.
I will scritch the cat behind the ear, and, give a slight thing, and I will offer to put it back in the chest cavity.
The stomach cavity opens. Chest cavity is the explosive one.
I stand
The
behind
chest-
Etch as the cat
you do
is
that-
brought closer.
As you do that, Eternus will just go, I would really rather keep an eye on the cat if you don't mind, and then he will once again reach out his arms.
Trust me. Please.
All right.
I'm
And
going
I
to
will
go to the Vigor store
cat
with
in.
Lucy.
So, you walk into
Shut
the Vigor store, and there are. It seems like Vigors are not this shop's main main thing that they sell. You see, well, by then, you see clocks hanging. You see different tools that are strewn about, trinkets, odds and ends, and you do see seems like an elderly man.
I lean down to Lucy and I tell her,
When I show him the money, take one bottle.
and I go up to the store owner, and I go,
I'd like to purchase a vigor, please.
Nice. Right, you're quite a big fella, aren't you?
Very.
I can't say I've exactly seen a bot like you before.
I'm new in town.
I'm sorry, John Mulaney. I'm sorry. I see. Well, this guy, by the way, looking at you through spectacles, white handlebar mustache. Like, I'm imagining a Colonel Sanders kind of character. Like, Colonel Sanders combined with, like, Geppetto from Pinocchio.
from Pinocchio.
And he's gonna look at you. Well, you certainly come to the right place. What can I get for you? What kind of vigors are you interested in?
What? I'm looking for vigors capable of protection and combat.
You might be looking for something along the lines of possession. And he's gonna turn around. He has, like, a general apron on, striped button-down shirt. He has a little bit of a hunch. And he also has a cane. A wooden cane with a gold cap on the top of it. He's going to turn around, reach up. Just land of make-believe, kids. He's going to turn around, and in his hand, you see this green emerald bottle. And on the top of it is carved this humanoid figure, just lounging on the top of the bottle. And the cap is this giant, gaudy-looking red heart. And there's a sigil on the bottle, a red heart with a green dagger through it. He's going to hold the bottle up to you. This is what we call possession. I don't know if you're exactly from this side of town or this town at all, but this here gives you the ability to turn machinery, and sometimes, if used carefully enough, God made men to your will. If you're looking for any kind of protection, this isn't exactly a barrier of sorts, mind you, but might be enough to get you out of a pinch.
Interesting.
Would you care to try a sample? Wouldn't want you to spoil your God-given anatomy for something that you might not even be interested in purchasing.
Sure.
All right. He's going to turn to the very end of the counter. It's kind of like set up like a bar, like a saloon style. So like it's one long bar and then a wraparound.
Okay.
He's going to turn to the other side of the bar. And he's going to go, La! Your sound did not come through. Your sound, once again, did not come through.
What?
Once again. One more time.
What?
Retrieve!
You guys see... Well, Iota. You see one of the strangest things you have seen in the past 24 hours.
Sure.
Yes, I'm sure. You see a robot coming towards you that stands about as tall as your knee. This robot is a circle. Just a straight up circle with almost very spindly arms, very spindly legs, and there is a massive eye right in the center of its face. And it kind of walks forward towards the store owner, carrying a bottle that's about as big as it. No sounds coming through, and I'm pissed. Anyway, his hands him the store owner this bottle. And you notice that as it makes sounds, it almost looks like the metal around its face is morphing almost like muscle, but it's very clearly metal.
Gross.
Think. It's gonna reach out for it. He's gonna reach out for it.
Sorry, I was changing it so that all my audio will go through.
Beautiful. It's gonna take it, and it's basically a smaller version of this green stuff. Now, well, son, I don't exactly see a mouth on that person of yours. How do you suppose you're gonna be taking this sample here?
Curious. Before I would do that,
I reach into my purse and I take out my money, and hold it in the air so that Lucy might see that I'm giving her the gesture.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, and blocking out Lucy from view, I say,
I have been given this as way to pay for someone else. Will you accept this currency?
Curious. Make a performance check for me.
18.
18.
Yeah. This dice is staying with me.
Okay, so something funny kind of happens. So Lucy, she is going to start climbing onto the countertop, and she sort of yeets herself too far and yeets herself on the other side of the countertop and makes like a loud like a little bit of a crash. However, this guy Hang on a second. This guy is just so interested in your money. Like, he's looking at it and he's like, now I know Father Washington, and that is not Father Washington's face on that bill there. Who do you call that man on that bill? Like, he's interested in the money.
Mm-hmm.
As he says that, though, the turns and points towards where Lucy was. Says, "No."
Lucy looks up at the bot. You guys are all seeing this happen, by the way. Lucy looks up to the bot and she goes,
I fell.
and she starts crying. Like, she plops down on the ground, holds her knee, and starts rocking back and forth.
Kill the child.
Dang. Is the bottle that she was trying to get off the counter yet? Or is it still
It is
there?
not off the counter. It's still there.
I would like to accidentally kick the robot over as I turn.
Make an unarmed strike. Oh no.
25.
Oh my god.
Soon Elias's bounty's not going to matter, because there's going to be 2 bigger criminals out there.
Is this non-lethal? Like, this wasn't
Non-lethal.
accident.
It was non-lethal, and it's more like I'm just like turning really fast and accidentally knocking the robot on its face.
So you turn and you just hear, well, you hear a clang and a as you watch the just kind of tumble and start rolling across. It looks almost as though its arms and legs like tucked into itself as it started rolling. Crashes against like a shelf. A few trinkets fall over. A few pieces of tooling.
As that's happening, I like walk backwards to where the other potion is, as to where the vigor is, and I'm like,
Oh goodness. This is a terrible thing.
and then I'm going to sneak the vigor into a compartment on my waist, on my work belt.
Oh dear.
Make a stealth of hand check. A stealth of hand. Yes, a stealth of hand. Make a sleight of hand check.
The key to being a thief is nice and stealthy. Like a mouse.
19?
17.
17. Okay. I'm gonna say that this boy is distracted because his child was yeeted across the store. Hang on a second. Stand by. One of the delays of having 2 DMs. Stand by, kids. Thank you for your patience. Okay. One more time. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, so this man immediately is like, now how on earth did that happen? I thought we tried to get rid of all of those faulty mechanics with your locomotives easily a while ago. And he's gonna go around the desk to pick up this small bot. Yeah, you successfully swindled this thing.
I go now that I have it. I go and pick up Lucy in my arm, and like hoist her onto my shoulder like a very proud dad. I'm gonna go.
I'm very sorry. I will leave your shop. This is most embarrassing.
Lucy's gonna lean over and she's gonna go,
Was that good acting, Mr. Bubbles?
I want to make a joke, but I wouldn't make this joke. I go.
It was sufficient. Yes.
Bye.
she's gonna thumbs up as well.
Mm-hmm.
Iota
We're
is
gonna-
every parent refusing to say that like the kid did good. They're like, you did okay.
I leave the store like I own the place. And I go. I wave like with my back turned, and then I approach the party and I say,
I have acquired a possession vigor. Now, who would like to drink it?
No.
What figure?
Possession.
How much did you pay for this vigor?
5-finger discount.
I am not aware of this discount.
Lucy
Does it
doesn't
apply
even
in
hold
all
up a
stores?
holds up a thumbs up.
This is not a finger. This is a thumb.
You are most confused. Who wants the vigor?
We
This
could
is not
add it
helpful.
to Etcher's repertoire.
But I already
oh
have
dear.
a possession vigor. As he like brinks open the chest compartment, showing his like all of his vigor. Yeah.
Oh, ignore me
why he
then.
is-
I wouldn't have said
Okay.
that.
Eternus will reach out, and what exactly does a possession vigor do?
Possession vigor allows you to, from what the store owner told me, control the minds and operations of machines. And if you are capable enough, other, more biological human beings.
Now, I don't remember quite giving you that bottle. You're gonna turn around. You
Oh,
guys are
mother-
doing this outside of the shop, yes?
"Oh, I thought
no.
Well, pretty
We
distant
would've
from the
taken a
shop, I
walk
thought.
away.
I thought we
Like,
were
still
quite
in front of
far
the
from the
statue.
shop."
Iota wouldn't just. Iota's not dumb.
I wouldn't just go like, I got it.
Hey guys, I totally
Okay.
robbed that
Hey,
guy.
guys, then I stole something.
I did a thief.
I did the thief.
I totally stole
thought-
something from that idiot in
thought
that
we were-
shop.
I
Pointing.
thought we were like, man, what a putz! Kicked this robot into a wall like a soccer ball, shattered its skull. What an idiot!
So violent.
Oh no.
I thought we were further away from the store.
Never mind.
If not, I wouldn't.
Retconning that.
Okay.
Retconning that. Sorry for the heart attack.
Okay. I mean, all that would have happened is he would have died. So that's just
Oh.
what happened.
I mean, Protector had a different plan,
Are you-
but sure.
Iota, we
Could
would
have just chugged it real
saying
quick and tried to possess him.
blind. That's like a shopkeep chasing you out of like a GameStop because you stole from them and you murder the end.
Welcome to Rapture psychology.
Someone tries to take something from you, you kill them. That's the way in Rapture.
That's the Rapture way.
And that's the Rapturian disaster.
Now that we out of view of the shopkeep, who
First of all, who has a mouth capable of ingesting material?
I am not perverting my biology with vigors.
I
Mouths are not
could.
the only to infuse a material.
Could everyone just quickly remind me what your passive perception is?
10.
9.
14.
15.
20, duh. 12. 12.
14 while in a maid form.
Okay. So, Board, Eternus, Etch, what did you say yours was?
9.
9.
Okay, yeah. Board and Eternus.
Oh god.
You see a weird fucking thing with spindly arms put its hand against Iota's leg. And then as soon as you guys like look at it in a strange way, you kind of hear a and its arms tuck into itself, its eye closes, and it just kind of falls flat like a disc. Just
Kick it. Kick it as far as you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna step on the disc. Not stomp, step. I want to hold it, not crush it.
okay. So you step on it. You hear, like, are you just like lightly stepping on it, like you would playfully do with a pet, or are you like stepping on it?
It's
Smack
like
it like
I'm
a
not
hockey
sure I
puck.
can't move, I want to make sure it can't move, but I'm not like hurting it.
You step on it.
Smack it like a
I'm gonna
hockey
go-
puck.
What the? Does any? This is not. This is
How big is it?
Does anyone? As he then will pick it up with his hand.
Huh?
Would I recognize
Would any
this
of us
thing?
know what this is?
Is that
What is-
the thing I kicked?
That's the thing you kicked.
Would I recognize what it is?
No.
No, would I?
You can
I'm-
you can make a history check.
Can I do the same?
Yeah. Would I?
Sure.
It's
Can I
good.
recognize?
It's good. I've got good history.
Oh,
I got
that's
a natural 20 on history. Yes.
I got a slutty 20.
I
yeah,
got-
it was-
Saucy
That
20.
That 20's all round.
I got not a natural 20, which is actually means a 5.
A
So I'm
saucy
just holding it
20.
and looking at it and going, does anybody...
I have an
Yeah.
unnatural 20 if that matters.
Oh my god. I
So
feel so,
many
bad for saying this, but like you guys look at this thing and it's
Oh
That's
no!
It's almost like a 24 total.
All those wasted nat 20s.
Eternus, I think it's best if you just drop it over the side.
Is that the thing? Is that the thing that I saw?
yeah, it's a thing you saw.
I go.
It was the person's assistant robot of some variety.
Oh,
Do
I
I
agree
s-
with
can I
Chad
in-
so much. Frisbee
Can I
time.
Then
inspect
perhaps
the?
we
Can
go
I inspect
for
it for some kind of maker's mark?
Make an investigation check.
Thank you. Okay. So that's a natural 20 plus 7.
So you start looking at this thing, and the only thing you really find is on the back. You more feel it than actually see it. Kind of feel a gear,
A gear.
like a gear shape.
Would that go to anyone I know?
Not that you know of.
Okay. I think it might be honest. I think it's dangerous. I'm like looking at all its like musculature and how weird it is, and I'm getting a little bit jealous. I think it's best
Who
that you
has-
just throw it over the side.
Who has a bag of holding?
I don't think we should.
Put it in. You could put it in the bag.
Let's put it in the bag.
I
Why
grab
are
it.
we
I
Why are
grab
we
it from
taking
Eternus,
this?
and I
Yeah.
just like, poof, shove it in
Why?
the bag.
Why are we
I
doing
would
this?
agree with the protector unit. Why are we bringing it with us?
I am worried.
It is
Oh.
surprising that you are agreeing with me on this, considering the cat.
Do we?
But
Would you
No,
like to
if
put
it
the
is
cat in the bag I'm
sentient?
holding?
Simple.
no.
It followed us, which means it is for some reason interested. If we let it go, if we drop it over anything, it could simply follow. I'd rather be in
Does it
control of the
speak?
situation.
I prefer to take
Or I
it back
could-
to my lab, examine it, and then possibly destroy it. Who knows?
Or we could just return it to its owner.
I agree with Board.
I remove it from the bag, and
Would
I
you
I
like
don't
to take
agree
it
with
back over?
returning it either.
As
I
you
will-
remove it, like you can't like you pull it out and like its one eye is open. It kind of looks around, sees all of you, and just closes the eye and goes back into its defensive form.
Okay,
It seems to
uh,
be
what
experiencing
are you?
fear.
I take the possession vigor and I hand it, and while it's I like put my I maneuver my hand over its eye so it can't open. I take the possession vigor and I hand it to one of us in the party, and I say,
Hold on to this.
Eternus takes it.
and then I begin. I say,
Lucy, we are returning a lost good.
and then I
Because
go
we're
back.
good people, Mr. Bubbles.
We are excellent people.
Very good people with fancy hats.
To doubt.
Can I ask the robotic people of the group, meaning everyone aside from me, what makes this robot less deserving of rights than all of you?
That is actually
That
what
is
I was about
kind-
to discuss.
Exactly. I don't understand
Who-
why we are being so brutish with this creature. Let it go.
No one deserves anything if you don't have Adam or cannot provide.
Hot take.
Hot take. Hot take.
Uh,
I would
I-
have to agree with him.
Et-
Hate it.
Eternus will look at Elias and say, It was not a rights versus no rights issue. It was simply security.
Why are those not the same discussion? We are
Perhaps-
trying to keep our rights. That is what the security discussion is for.
Perhaps we should actually speak to it if it communicates.
It is incapable of speech. It only says high-pitched squeaks.
Do we know that?
It hasn't spoken to me.
I'm gonna try and speak to it.
What do you say?
Elias.
Why are you following us?
What?
Why are you following us?
This is
You came out of that shop and you followed us here. Why?
What?
It does speak.
That's weird.
Okay.
The ability to speak does not make one
Iota.
intelligent.
Iota, would you put it down, please?
I wish to return it to its owner.
Yes, but we must speak with it.
Let's see where it goes, Mr. Bubbles. You run fast. You can catch it.
I put it down and activate my drill hand, ready to go.
imagining.
Okay. As you put it down,
Spider creature just.
as you put it down, Eternus will just kind of look at it and go protect it.
Clearly, you understand me, so I'll ask you again. Why did you follow us here?
Can you make a quick insight check?
Nope. whatever I was supposed to get, I highly doubt it. Because actually, never mind. I have +4, 10.
It's pretty easy to see. So you look at this thing, and it looks back at you. It locks eyes with you. After you say the first word, it listens, but then all words after it, its eye kind of glazes over, looks as though it's looking through you. Just,
What?
It only seems to understand one word at a time.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna
if-
point in the direction of the shop and just say, "Go."
it looks
Okay.
and starts walking away.
There you go.
I'm going to accompany it on its way back to the store.
So as you run just like the meme next to it, it kind of looks up at you and just the entire way as it's walking.
Exasperation is all that I'm feeling.
Eternus is gonna follow Iota and just go, I'd better make sure he doesn't kill it. As he walks away from the party.
Oh dear. Our memes chat was a mistake.
When we get to the shop, what happens once we're like back at the shop with the bot?
As soon as it gets to the wall, it stops.
I pick it up like a child, and I go and I knock on the store door, and I open the store door, and I say,
I'm sorry, your robot seems to have gotten out.
I'm so sorry. I'm a professional. Mr. V. Okay. Alright. I am an actress! Okay. Oh! Now help! I can't be left here! Okay.
God, we've lost the
That
stream.
wasn't supposed
There
to
we go.
happen.
Ugh.
Yes, thank you. Come. He talks to the bot.
I put him down and let him go.
Walks over.
Thank you very much. He has a mind of his own.
Interesting contraption. It only seems to understand one word, correct?
Oh, well, he's a monodrone. Mono, one. Only one word at a time. Makes for simple commands.
Did you purchase it or did you create it?
Oh, no. Made it with my own hands.
Amateur.
Well, quite interesting. Glad we could return it. I will see you later.
Of
And then I
course.
leave. I leave
Come
to go
back
to the
anytime. Beautiful.
You need a minute, Britt?
I'm fine.
GIFs are banned from the meme chat during the game from now on.
Mhm.
You can't break your DM like that.
I take
So
pride in
good though.
Okay. So yeah. You guys leave the general shop. You guys are headed towards the robot maintenance, I believe, as well. Yes?
Eternus doesn't actually really care about getting a new paint job. That was an excuse. So, unless someone else wants to go, he's not gonna lead there.
Well, if we're not really doing anything and we're simply waiting, for what is it we're waiting for? A trench coat for you, Jeffrey?
Edge bought it.
Well, we're going to wear it if he buys it.
I suppose.
At this point, I believe enough time should have passed. We might be able to return.
Well, why don't, unless you, Jeffrey, want to accompany him to go pick up your new trench coat?
Very well. This just gives you a strange look.
Yeah, so why don't you, Etch, go and pick it up with your master?
Creator.
I bet.
So,
This way, Elias.
as Etch and Elias, as you begin to turn around, make your way back to the clothing shop. Elias, you notice that there's a woman on the street near a shop that you were in recently, talking with a handful of very nice men in clean coats, blue coats, with some rather large oblong hats with a six-pointed star on their hat, and
This the constabulary.
looks like it. Yeah, these are police officers. And she is currently pointing at one of your party members.
Do I see which one?
Looks to be in. I mean, everyone else. You're kind of separate from the party by a few feet, but you're kind of separate.
Okay. As we're walking, I'm just going to grab Etch's arm, and just stop him. We're going to look like we're talking about something, okay? You see right now we're talking? Yes. I'm going to point it
opening your mouth.
I'm going to point at a different shop, and then we're going to turn around and walk back the way we came, back to the group.
But your jacket.
We're leaving the jacket, and we're leaving this place.
Is there
The
a
cops-
reason for this?
there are some individuals outside that shop, members of the constabulary that I believe have taken an interest in our party.
They are walking towards your party.
Then perhaps let us go to that shop over there. And he points at a random shop and begins to walk that way.
Okay.
As you begin to walk there, Eternus will say, we were told to go to the coffee shop.
The rest of you begin to see the cops moving towards the party.
Okay. Who are they? Are they approaching just us in general, or beelining towards somebody?
They seem to be beelining towards the party.
Okay. Cool. Everybody act natural. And I will begin to talk about the weather with Eternus.
Eternus will play along.
I'm just gonna stand around. Just watching over them.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Might I ask, what a group of fine robotic folk such as yourselves are doing with, defunct robot that is a potential threat to the entirety of this wonderful city?
There's
I
an airdrop here.
I have got no idea what you mean. What robotic are you talking about?
Could you please relinquish control of your protector unit? Now.
We cannot do that. Eternus like is staring up at the sky, like playing along with the whole weather bit, like, oh, cloud there, and without looking down, just goes, we are under strict orders to get it repaired. After all, we're just servants, right? Staring dead in the eye of the person.
Make a persuasion check.
I was really hoping you'd say intimidation.
Intimidation?
Intimidation.
Okay, intimidation then.
18 plus 5, 23.
Yes, you are servant. This man is clearly the head of it. His eyes are steely. Looks to you. But you are no longer a servant. I don't care about the rest of you. Just relinquish this one's control. You're coming with us. We need to take you.
Sorry, referring to Eternus or Protector?
Basically he just said, don't give a fuck about you. Protector, you're coming with us.
Okay.
Sup. I'm not under anyone's control.
One of the other cops is going to pipe in. No, you're not under anyone's control, but no protector units are anymore. So whoever had you refurbished, looking to the chief, probably has less than savory intentions in mind for Columbia and the Prophet.
I am under command of the Prophet and the Prophet only.
The cop looks to the chief and just immediately...
So it's short-circuiting too, I see.
Something is funny?
What happened with
We're
the
gonna
protector?
need something more effective, because apparently this one's
I don't think you
off its
quite,
rocker.
I don't think you quite understand.
You don't
situation.
understand, robot.
Whoa, let's just I
am
calm down.
Lady Comstock's personal protector. I have been
Well,
out,
you did a
apparently,
damn
for
good job
3
of
years.
it then.
I was there.
Get
I
them.
saw everything.
I need people to roll initiative.
Oh,
my gosh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a plus 3, so 6.
time.
for
Oh,
Eternus.
that's not good.
I was gonna ask him something, but okay.
Well, he just said get them, so...
Oh
Ask.
no.
I rolled a
Nope,
10.
That's not good.
I rolled a natural 20.
Hold on.
21.
Hold on.
6.
If
We can post in general.
yes,
if you'd
yes.
like.
Yeah, general chat.
Hold on.
So
Here's what we'll do. Oh, Brit.
I was gonna say the way that we do things, but if you're man combat this time around.
Alright.
You
So
Yes.
for this combat, in general, we're gonna do similar to what Critical Role does. Ask the 20 to 25 and so on and so forth, because it's a very easy, smooth way to do it.
Yep.
So with that, 20 to 25,
21.
21 for Board and Etch. Who has the higher dex?
We have the same
I
dex.
think we have the same.
Okay. So who do decide who do you want to go first then?
Board, may I go
Uh,
first this time?
Sure, go for it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
So
appreciate
Etch.
it. Just for this
then
one time.
Board.
Yeah.
All right. 15 to 20. Okay.
Oh shit.
10 to 15.
10.
Board, we're on our own, buddy.
Okay. 5 to 10.
6.
6 for Protector. Lucas.
Also 6.
Okay, who has the higher dex?
I have +3.
Yeah, I have +0, so.
Okay. Turnus. Protector. And does that mean Elias is coming up in the 1 to 5?
That's a 4 from me, buddy.
4.
Okay.
That's very representative of Elias's general
Han, just
awareness
so you
about
know,
everything.
Lucy. Just so you know, Han, Lucy got 16.
Okay.
I can man Lucy.
Yep. So, just so you guys have a visual idea of what's going on. So you all have your backs currently to a group of shops. There is a crowd of people around you. However, the pathway goes off to your left, off to your right, and in front of you is the statue. There are currently 5 guards, 5 police officers, and then 1 captain that are standing in front of you. Etch your first.
As soon as this moment happens where they say get him, and everyone just does that thing where the weapons are immediately out, the audio file is going to play from Etch's throat. Etch, guns out, and he's just going to flick both his hands forward. The propellant tubes opening on each of his fingertips, and he is just gonna fucking go for a burning hands directly into this crowd of cops.
Okay.
So that's gonna be a dex save from each of them.
All right. And it's a 15-foot radius or cone. 15-foot cone.
15-foot cone.
Okay. Han, I'm going to take care of the guards. Can you take care of the civilians, please?
Oh,
I sure can.
Wait, there are civilians in this cone? That's unfortunate.
There are.
I was not aware of this.
It said there were a lot of people around
Well,
you.
that's unfortunate
Cool.
considering my programming always protects Elias first.
No, that's okay. You do you. I'm a.
Hey, that's more Adam.
What is the what's the DC save?
13.
13? All 3 of the civilians make it.
Yay!
Actually, hang on.
Only
I forgot
half
about the
damage.
kid. I forgot about the kid.
Only half damage.
You said you forgot about who now? The kid?
Does the kid fail?
I rolled really well on damage.
Yikes.
Oh, was
17 points of fire damage to each person in the cone.
Oh.
Half if they succeeded.
Oh no!
Yikes.
So, yeah, Hun, that is 3 adult civilian half damage
Okay.
and 1 child full damage.
All right. So
No.
what you all see as soon as the guards say get them, you watch as Etch. This is your hand cannon, right?
These are the hand propellants for the fire.
Yeah. So you watch as Etch kind of flicks his wrist, and these two little tubes come out. And he throws them together, and this cone of just emits, covering the guards, the guard captain, and some unfortunate civilians. The guard captain the police officer, he sees this coming and he drops as fast as he can. It goes over him, singes him a little bit, but he is able to duck just in time. You watch as 2 of the guards take this directly to the face, just completely singeing them. You hear them scream, "Ah! Ah!" And they, like, their screams are last for just a brief moment before they fall. Many of the others, they're able to back away in shock as this flame comes towards them. But you see that they still get singed. And then you see that there is a family that's walking by, and the mother sees this commotion, and she quickly just backs away. Her first instinct is, I need to save myself. So she backs up,
Bad parent.
letting go.
I cannot be blamed for bad parenting here.
Letting go of her.
I cannot be blamed for that.
When
Young
I shot at
boys.
this kid, their mom didn't save them. That's their mom's fault.
Glad you're on the same page.
I mean,
You should always be looking out for killer robots, okay? That's just bad parenting
Come on,
otherwise.
Karen.
Actually, when you're in a city with essentially a terrorist group formed of robots, you should be on
Right.
the lookout for them. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
The woman starts coughing violently. The child just, no scream, nothing, just drops. And you see 2 other people kind of duck out of the way, but they
never gonna let me live this down.
but they do get singed as well. And immediately there is a shock throughout the square. Just murmurs of, "Did you just see that?" Lord, it's your turn.
I'm a judo throw etch off a cliff.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Okay, I just sent something.
What would you do if there was a child right in front of you?
So, how close am I to everybody else?
You're right in the party.
Are there any guards immediately to me?
They're a few steps away, but you could, I'd say
I'd
you'd
say
be able
like
to...
10.
Enough to, like, provoke an opportunity attack is what I'm trying to say.
No.
Okay. Alleyways, buildings. What's it looking like?
You can make a quick perception check to see if you can find one.
That's a 16.
So as soon as you see this cone of fire, your immediate instinct says, all right. And you turn, and you do see that there are a couple of alleyways that you could duck into.
I'm booking it.
Okay? So you spent your action making a perception check, you move 30 feet, and you are able to duck into one. You aren't able to hide quite yet, but you're able to duck into one.
Nope.
Is there anything
fair
else
enough.
you'd like to do? A bonus action or anything?
Can't do actually, could do something. Yeah. So while I'm going away, I'm going to lock eyes with Eternus, and I'm going to say, "You know what to do," and I'm going to inspire him.
Ooh. All right.
Just what to do.
Eternus, make sure you make a note of that. Lucy.
Yo, yeah.
This child. I'm so happy for her. Yeah, I just yes. Anyway, all right, let me see. She is going to do a sneak attack. Little sneak attack. Okay. So we're sneak attacking with our syringe.
To who?
I'm assuming to Chief.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm assuming 17.
17 does not.
Never mind. All right, so you guys see this child that was swinging happily on Iota's shoulder. 1 minute she was there, the next minute she was basically right at the leg of the police chief, just stabbing her needle into the police chief's leg. But he just sort of steps out of the way, and she crashes onto the ground. She is now not prone, but she's kneeling on the ground right in front of the police chief.
With that, he's or is there anything else Lucy's gonna do?
No, that's all she's gonna do.
With that, after ducking out of the fire, the police chief stands up and he grabs his baton. And as Lucy went to stab,
How far away is he? Might I just ask?
he's like right next to you. He sees this little demonic child attempt to stab him, and he says, "What in God's name?" And he's going to just try to slap her with the baton.
Oh. He's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret that. Kill mode. Instant kill mode activated.
Does a 15 hit Lucy?
As a matter of fact, that is one above her AC, so yes.
Dang. Lucy takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful.
And as after he does that, kind of bats Lucy to the side. He had seen Lucy on your shoulder, Iota. He's gonna say, "This your demon?" And he's going to make his second attack against you.
Before he does that, though, he's gonna get met with a drill hand to the face because I've got sentinel feet. So get smacked. That is a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Okay. So that is a lovely jubbly. Just for funsies, you know. That is 7 damage.
All right. So as soon as you watch as Lucy gets hit in the face with this baton, you immediately, your drill hand activates and you right into this guy, and he is shocked at this drill coming at him, and he tries backing away from it, but you get him right into the shoulder as this drill digs into him. He's still gonna make his second attack against you because that was your reaction, correct?
Yeah.
So as you slam into him, he's gonna try to hit the arm, the drill arm. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit you.
No, it does not.
So you drill into him, and just the shock of him being drilled by this giant metal man, he just whiffs it, and now it is your turn.
I'm gonna introduce him to a little tale of fisticuffs.
Okay.
So that is a 22 to hit.
Sorry, that now misses. No, yeah.
Figured.
Yeah.
So that is a 7 damage as I uppercut him in the jaw, and then I'm gonna use a key point to flurry of blows.
Okay.
Or as I'm flavoring them, rage points.
Okay. So you, the rest of the party, you watch as Iota's normally yellow, like lights, just dim red.
Oh, he mad.
19.
That is a hit.
And 10 for the second.
That is a miss.
Okay. So, and that would be 5 damage.
All right. So, after you hit him with your drill arm, you take your left hand, you just upper right into his jaw, and he kind of backs away. And as he's kind of dazed, you then take your drill. It's no longer spinning, and you just right across the chest. And then that little bit, you in your rage, you kind of overshoot, and you try hitting where you think his head would have been, but the momentum of him falling from your drill attack just right over. Eternus. Eternus, I
Okay.
cannot hear you.
Yeah.
There you are.
So, Eternus will turn. So, describe to me. Describe to me because I've gotten a little lost in the combat. What's the situation like right now?
So right now, right in front, you see being pummeled to death by Iota is the guard captain. Behind the guard captain, you see a few lightly singed guards, other police officers. They look hurt. They haven't acted yet though. You did just watch a few people nearby fall, and there is panic in the square right now.
Okay.
You just locked eyes with Board, who seems to be leaving.
Okay. So as Board kind of said the you know what to do, I nod and turn back to the fight. And I look specifically at the police chief. But then also making sure that I'm standing in a place that all of the guards can see me. And I cast light on myself, and as my eyes begin to glow, and this holy light starts to descend all around me, that shines off of my entire body, I shout as loud as I can, "You are in violation of the Lady Comstock and her order. You are attacking servants of the Prophet. Cease now or face their holy wrath."
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
With advantage because magical glowing light coming off of me?
Han, I'm gonna leave that up to you. I'm tempted to say no, but I'm gonna leave that up to you. You know more about how much weight that has than I do.
I'm gonna say yes. Yes.
Then yes, with advantage.
And you
We
get
are in
inspiration.
Godland.
Ben is losing his mind.
We're in the Bible Belt.
I'm
Gonna
just
use that
reading
inspiration.
what Bertie said in chat.
Yep. 1d6.
Also, I'm so sad I'm at the bottom of the initiative because I could have prevented all of this.
You're
but
not. I'm
no.
at the bottom of the initiative.
17.
Near enough.
Right.
All I know is Birdie's at bottom.
Yep.
I'm gonna
So,
shoot you in the
the
back.
guards look at you in shock and just look at each other. Two of them look at each other. One of them is like, one of them doesn't seem phased. The guard captain doesn't seem phased, but two of them are like, we done fucked up. We done the fuck up. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You did
I'm
your
assuming-
action. You did your free action. You have a bonus action and movement if you would like.
No one in the party is currently hurt, correct?
Lucy got slapped.
She is down half health.
Okay, so
Let her stay
Lucy,
hurt. Kill the child.
I will use a bonus action to use my healing light. How much damage did Lucy take?
7.
You said she's at half
eight.
health, so she's looking rough.
She's bloodied.
I'll spend 2d6 of my healing light, which is 3 and 3, so 6 points of healing to Lucy, and then just very slowly, intentionally, slowly, and dramatically start walking toward the police chief, still trying to be just as intimidating as possible.
So you continue glowing, and then you kind of you all watch as part of the light begins to siphon down Eternus's arm, and you watch as these rays of sunlight almost seem to wrap around Lucy, as she kind of the hit, the bruise on her face seems to fade slightly. But you're maintain.
Could I modify my movement just a little bit, and instead of walking toward the police chief, walk toward one of the guards that seemed unfazed? But like as I'm walking, just without even looking to Lucy, just doing the arm extension, just trying to again just scare the shit out of this dude.
So you're looking at the one that's unfazed?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you lock eyes at the one that's unfazed and just but yeah, that's your turn. Protector.
Hi. What the fuck do I do with this situation? Jeez.
You're telling me.
Yeah, should have been faster.
Literally, me being at the bottom, near the bottom of the initiative for this has just screwed me entirely.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Nope. What would Protector do? Shit.
People are dying.
Yeah, people are dying.
You could heal the civilians.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, you're right. I could do. All right. Is the police chief is like in front of me, right?
Off to the side, but you can get you can close distance very quickly without
He's
5 feet of
yeah.
movement.
Okay. All right. I can, but he's with like I can speak to him, right?
Yes.
Okay. I am very purposefully not going to attack him. And I'm gonna try and reason with him somewhat.
Hey guys.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do. As everyone else is fighting. What would you say? Fuck. This needs to stop now. People are getting hurt. This is a misunderstanding. Call your people off. We could discuss this. Please. And was he hurt during any of the attacks? Has he taken damage yet?
The guard captain?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's getting his shit kicked. He got a drill to the shoulder.
All right. So he is in front of me, looking pretty hurt, right?
Yeah, he looks
actively
and
combat with me.
Okay, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but as a sign of good faith on my words, I am then going to put my hand on his shoulder and I'm going to heal him.
Oh, you dumbass! You're so stupid.
He do
For
be lawful though.
4 HP. My lay on hands. It's just something.
He do be lawful though.
So
It do be lawful.
Iota, you watch in dismay.
I hate this phrase, but it is what he would do.
You watch in dismay as the wound on his shoulder that you had just put there closes a little bit. Not a huge amount, but a little bit. On top of this, Protector, I want you to make a persuasion check.
Don't get advantage because I healed him.
You don't get advantage, but you did lower the DC.
All right. Okay. So this is persuasion, yeah?
Persuasion.
Ah, fuck. Oh, the world hates me. That's a 2. + 1, 3.
He kind of looks in your direction. Turn yourself in. That's it.
Can I
Elias.
respond to him?
You spent your free action already talking.
Okay.
Okay, so the police chief's not looking good.
Can I... Hold on, sorry.
Sorry.
Would speaking... yeah, no. Laying on hands would have been my action. Fuck it. Yeah, no, can't do anything.
Okay. How far am I away from the action?
You're about, I'd say 10, 15 feet away.
How many police officers can I get in one line?
You can position yourself to where you can get the guard captain and the one that is unfazed by Eternus in a line, or you can shift slightly to where you can get all 3 of the just the police officers in a straight line.
I'm gonna get the unfazed one on the guard captain.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna dump something out of my bag, which is this catapult device, and this just hunk of metal weighing about 3 pounds just sits in it. And then I'm just gonna slam my foot into the trigger, and it's just gonna launch this hunk of metal through all 3 of them. They have to make dex saving throws.
To the guard captain, the unfazed one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So dex saves. Oops. Ooh. So that is going to be a
The DC is 15.
11.
That's a fail.
Okay, so the guard captain rolled an 18,
So he
and then
passes.
the and then the guard rolled a 11. An 11.
Okay, so that's a pass and a fail. So the first guy is gonna take 12 damage.
So you step on this device and it goes over the guard captain, but you watch as it just hits the other police officer right in the chest, and Iota, you hear a few bones crack, and this guy just and he falls over.
Is he dead?
Well, he's not moving.
That wasn't the question.
I mean, he ain't moving. I guess you gotta do a medicine check to find out.
Oh, just
Elias,
stab him.
That too. Elias, is there anything else you would like to do?
Do I have any bonus actions? No, I do not. So no, I'm good.
All right. So the two guards that were looked at Eternus and were like, one of them is going to step forward and say, should we go get reinforcements? Looking to you, Eternus.
No. You need only step down and convince your allies to do the same. And I did that without even looking at him, like I'm staring at the one that's not moving.
Oh, the one that's not moving is down. So you're just staring at the one that fell?
Oh. No.
Okay.
At that point, I would shift my attention to the captain.
Okay. So you look at the captain and you tell them, you relay this message and say, all right. So maybe this wasn't a good idea. The captain doesn't respond. Actually, yeah, no, he doesn't respond.
Okay.
Top of the round, Etch.
So we've got to remind me of the situation. He's just said stand down. How many of them seemed like they were even going to try to do that?
The only two remaining police officers seem like they're not going to engage.
They're not going to engage?
No.
Then there seems to be no reason to take action at this point. He will stand in front of Elias.
There is still the police captain that Iota is laying waste to.
Okay.
Wiping the floor with.
All right, then what he will do is...
Didn't Elias attack him as well?
Elias did attack. Or Elias attempted to attack him.
Okay. Then what Etch will do is he will walk up to the police captain and he will put his hand on his shoulder to cast the shocking grasp spell. The two pads, one on his middle finger and one on his palm, will just land on the guy's shoulder.
Okay. Make
Shocking
melee spell.
grasp.
Yeah. So let's see here. Shocking grasp. Checking my modifier. That should be a 17.
So you reach out to grab him, and he just steps away, just in time. You just barely missed.
18. Damn, son. That's crazy. All right. Good to know. Then that is my whole turn.
All right. Bored.
How close am I to the hat shop? Or the suit store, sorry.
Say you're about 45 feet away.
Cool. Action, bonus action. Action to dash and full movement. I'm heading towards that store and I'm going to hop inside.
Okay. So you jump inside.
Yep.
Hun, does Juilliard say anything?
Is Juilliard there?
Let's find out. He is. He's hearing some of the commotion outside. He, at this point, he's out in the. He's looking out the window, and you come in, and he goes, "What on earth's going on out there?"
I need a back room now. Please.
I did not. I literally did not catch. You need a what?
I said, I need a back room now, please.
Yes, of course. If by all means, they're not after you, are they?
No, they're after my who I thought were my compatriots.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you know what? I don't need a persuasion check for it. You already did your action and bonus action. He's gonna allow you his office, actually.
Thank you kindly.
Of course.
Lucy.
All right, Lucy. After being after seeing a lot in a few seconds, being slapped by a then seeing that healed before her, she's gonna take the syringe. She's gonna go, and this one's for Mr. Bubbles! She's gonna yeet that syringe into one more time. Police chief is still up, yes?
Police chief is still up.
Okay. Gosh, this is why I don't play rogue, because
Murder.
I'm not entirely sure.
You have sneak. You do get sneak attack because I'm within 5
That's
feet.
what I thought.
Yeah. As long as there's someone
That's
within
right.
5 feet, you get sneak attack.
Yep.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. So. Oh, okay. 30-20. That'll work.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. All right. So that is 5 piercing and 6 acid.
Okay. So you watch as Lucy picks up the syringe, screams for Mr. Bubbles, screams in Mr. Bubbles' name, and jams this this massive syringe into the back of his thigh, like right below the buttocks, but like right in the thigh in the meaty section. Just starts, and just like just shocked at
What
this. Anything else Lucy's gonna do?
She's going to use cunning action to disengage, and that will be it.
Okay, so there's a gruesome as she backs away. With that, like he looks at Lucy as she backs away, then looks up at Iota and Protector. How stupid is this guy? Not terribly stupid. Yeah, you know what? Dice roll. Oh, you gotta do it. You gotta say, he's got point his baton at Protector. You want to stop this, then come with me! And he's going to attempt to grapple you. I need you to make an grapple you, Protector. I need you to make an athletics check. Athletics check.
Let's see, 19 plus. What was it? Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletic.
Athletics.
Fight him
That's
off.
a 22.
Yeah, so he lunges forward to grab you, and you instinctually just back up, just kind of bat the arms away.
As he does that as well, I'm going to use my sentinel feet to jam my drill into his side one.
Okay, your drill is not spinning right now.
How do I get it spinning again?
Well, I assume the first time you hit, that was when it was spinning during that moment, correct?
Yeah.
So, at the start of your turn, roll a 5 or a 6 to recharge for you.
Okay. Okay, that was a 3.
At the start of it's not your turn yet; it's your reaction. So,
True.
This will just be a bludgeoning.
Okay.
Instead of,
in that case, that would be 6 damage.
well, you have to roll to hit first.
I got a 19.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
So yeah, so as he lunges forward to grab Protector instinctually backs away, batting the arms away. But the main reason why he was stopped was because a massive drill just right into his abdomen. And he coughs up blood just as you do this. With that, it is your turn. Now roll a d6 to see if it recharges.
Ooh, man, thank you, dice gods. That's a 5.
Okay, your drill can be spun again.
All right. 17.
That just barely misses. So you you hit him in the abdomen with your drill, then pull it back, and it just, and you go to hit him, come with an upper strike, an upper arc down, and he just looks up and just backs away, just barely. He's not doing great, and your drill just comes down, and starts digging into the cobblestone, quite loudly. Anything else you would like to do?
As my bonus action, I will make an unarmed strike, and that is an 18.
Okay, so sorry. So your drill arm missed, and as you look up, you see that this guy, despite being beaten so hard, he's smirking at you missing, and part of you just fills with a little bit more rage, and you just poof right into his chest. Go ahead and roll damage.
5?
Yeah. So you hit him right in the chest, and he just he looks like he's on his last legs. He looks dazed, not fully there anymore. Anything else you would like to do?
I just say as a free action to protect her, don't heal him!
Okay.
And that's it.
With that, Eternus, it is your turn.
Okay. Eternus is going to walk up and kind of put his arm over Iota's chest. And look, and specifically making sure that the captain cannot, like, he's facing away from the captain. He goes, "It is all right, friend. If he stands down, there is no need to hurt him. He simply does not understand that we are on the same team." And then he winks, and he turns down to the captain. He turns down to the captain. He goes, "Once again, I repeat." And I just want to clarify, the different voice right now is intentional. Eternus's voice has changed and gotten like weirdly deep and weirdly intimidating. Like not something a healer bot should have.
So that being said, I would like you to make a performance check, if I may step in, Ray.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Ooh, roll was not on my side with this one. Do I still have advantage with the light spell?
Yeah, I would say so.
Worse. Okay. So that was a 12, but I look down at him and I go, "You don't need, or this doesn't need to continue, if you just understand that you are attacking servants of Lady Comstock and the Prophet."
What was your performance roll again?
12. Not, I imagine, good enough.
He kind of looks at you dazed, and the way he's looking at you, you get the feeling that
Lucy has not taken any more damage, correct? But Iota did?
no, I don't believe Iota did take damage, unless I am mistaken.
No.
Okay, then I think I am out of action.
All right.
Yeah.
Then Protector, it's your turn. Protector?
Protector?
Your
You
mic's
muted.
Yes, to muted.
I'm muted. Sorry.
There we go.
What the fuck do I do?
Thanks.
It's clobbering time.
That's not. No, it's not clobbering time. That's not what he would do at all.
It's clobbering
It's not what he would do.
Alignment shift?
I'm just saying you could jump in on the gambit with Eternus.
What do you mean?
I'm claiming the authority that you have, my dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do as well.
Work together.
That's what I'm trying to do.
On the same team.
Yeah. I guess then kind of ignoring his plea for the fighting to stop, he's gonna shift gears and is just gonna just be like, what do you say? Kind of going off what Eternus is saying. Kind of just be like, you do not understand what you are doing. What my friend is saying is true. I am the protector of Lady Comstock, and you are assaulting officers of the Prophet himself. Stand down, or you will regret it.
Persuasion check.
Ah, it's going for intimidation.
Intimidation?
Okay, you can. It can be intimidation.
That's,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry if it didn't sound intimidating. That's fine.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. I can make mistakes.
That's a 13. That's not gonna do it, is it?
No, he.
No.
He just. He kind of looks over to you, dazed, just.
I'm also readying an action, and if any of them do attack me, he's gonna. He's not. No, never mind. Ignore me.
So he looks at you, and his eyes are dazed. Where he just says, "Come with us." Trying to stay up. Elias.
Does he look like he's
You're gonna say,
compliant?
come with me.
No, he doesn't. He looks very defiant.
Okay. Elias is going to calmly step towards the captain, hit a button that's on a box on his belt, which charges the glove that he's wearing, puts a hand on his shoulder, and shocking grasps him.
All right, go ahead and make a melee spell attack.
That's a 14 plus 7. 21, sorry.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. You grab this man by the shoulder.
That's
Please tell me as you do it, you just go, hey.
That's an 8.
How do you want to do this?
So yeah, he just goes over it. He's just kind of like very much. Oh, I'm just so sick of this whole endeavor. Puts a hand directly on the top of his head and just.
So, Protector, you just got done trying to talk with this man, and he turns and kind of locks eyes with you in a dazed fashion. Says,
"Yep,
come with." And before he can finish his sentence, you see this glove grab the back of his head and just straight through him, and he shakes for a minute before steam starts rolling off of him, and he collapses. The other two guards look to Eternus, and they're just like, for Lady Comstock, and they begin to run away.
Sorry, I missed what you said just after for Lady Comstock.
They start going away.
How far away are they?
They're spending their entire action running.
I would like to remind you that my hand is currently over your chest.
I'd also like to remind them that are they within 5 feet is all I need to know.
Before they start running, yes.
Before they start running, I'm gonna punch one and make their movement go to 0, because that's what I do.
I'm gonna say that you're gonna roll this with disadvantage because Eternus does have his hand over you.
Over me?
Yeah, his hand is in
on
front
my
of
turn,
you.
I said I put my hand over your chest to try to get you to play along with the bit of we have legal authority here.
I'm sorry. If he's got one code, you slap Lucy, you get slapped back.
These two did not. Neither of these two slapped
Lucy.
These two did not.
Lucy got his brain melted.
They were with the guy who did.
They were with the guy who did.
Yeah.
But no one else is in the room where it happened.
These two did not actually engage at all.
I rolled 2 13s.
Okay.
Everything is fine.
Like 13's total.
I rolled 13 for the attack. Yeah.
Okay, 13 misses.
Okay.
So you go to punch, but they're already running.
I
They're
hope they can
gone.
go faster than 90 feet around.
Oh my god.
Elias, as you start to lift your gun up, a hand comes up over your musket, right?
Well, yeah, it's a rifle, but stats-wise, it's a musket.
Yeah, and kind of lowers and says, and you hear, "That didn't exactly go as expected." And you guys turn and see Elijah. It's like, "It's best if we move quickly. HQ will see you now." And that's where we're gonna pick up next episode.
Oh,
Damn!
Yay! That was wonderful.
Fun.
That was fun. Can I just shoot that guy real quick? No.
No, you can't.
Lower. Put it down.
Thank you, everyone who came to the stream tonight. Like, we saw that a lot of you all were new guys. We really appreciate seeing everybody show up. It was a really wonderful stream. Thanks, guys.
Be sure
really
to follow
awesome.
this channel for more of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
We finished this stream on 6:40. Does that need refreshing to update it? Hang on. I'm just checking our follower count.
Looks like we're at 43.
No, follower, not viewer.
Oh, follower. My bad.
If my stupid webpage would load. But thank you everyone who's come. Please give us follow if you want to see more and be updated on when we go live. We're on 693, so 7 of you guys can follow. That'd be awesome.
Actually, 694. Thank you very much. We got another one in that half a second.
Boom.
Come on,
we
we
also
quickly
stream,
follow, get us.
we stream a regular D&D game, high fantasy homebrew campaign, the Sorodin campaign, DM'd by myself. Tomorrow afternoon for probably most of you Americans, or evening for us Brits. I have no idea what time in the goddamn wherever in Australia.
Don't worry about it.
That's
5:30
9
a.m.
a.m. 5:30
a.m.
4 a.m. Yeah.
7:30 BST, 2:30 EST. Come there, join us. It's awesome. I like to think anyway. And then on Thursdays you can see this guy over here, down here on the stream, Mr. V. From Drinking Tea with the guy further down there beneath V, Mr. Off the Outlaw.
That guy.
Next Thursday
Heck
at
That guy.
Yeah, boy.
a time 7 p.m. EST.
7 p.m. EST. Yeah. So,
And you can check us out on YouTube to see all the VODs if you want to catch up before you watch the streams.
And on the Tickety Talks.
And look us all up on social media and stuff. Thank you for being an awesome audience, being active in the chat. It's been awesome.
Yes.
And we'll catch you next time on This Show is a Mimic.
Hell yeah. Alright, bye guys.
Bye.